Hey everybody, welcome. This is the Nerd Goat, and today
And
I'm with
Helix for now.
Felix for now. We are one short. We actually don't have
Our intro.
our intro,
I think we said
or
he's part of the group because he's in for the intro.
yeah, so probably no intro this week or day or whatever. We're short one man. We have no Joe, and but it's been a while since we recorded, so yeah, about
It's always
that.
been a while since we recorded
It's
for
always been a while. Yeah. But yeah, hopefully we can start recording again. We just renewed our membership for our podcast, so we have a whole year's worth of catching up to do.
so,
Um, yeah.
uh, season season two.
Season two
Season two
is
lasted one
we said season two, and season two never came by.
season two lasted one episode. This is season three now.
Oh my god, don't let's not talk about that. So we were talking the other day, like a week or two ago, and I had said that I acquired my medical marijuana card, right? I don't know if you remember this or not, but so I acquired it, and I've started smoking marijuana um, medicinally. Is that the word?
Legally.
Legally,
Say
thank you,
legally.
thank you.
Or
So
here.
yeah, so started smoking legally. I really didn't smoke a lot. Did you smoke in high school?
No.
No, I didn't really. Like I could recall like two or three times I smoked in high school, but it just I don't know. It was never really my thing. So so I never really bothered. But but then I started smoking. About it's been less than a month. Um, and so the one of the first days I started with a journal, and I started writing down how I felt or my opinions on things or whatever, whatever came to mind. So I like that idea a lot. So what I ended up doing, and I'm not sure if I told you or if I told
Yeah.
anyone really a lot, but I made a Twitter.
Oh, Twitter. Never mind.
I have a Twitter. Yeah, I haven't told you. So I made a Twitter. You can follow it at NerdGoatStoned. And
Nerd.
yeah.
Go.
Oh, you're not looking it up, are you?
Oh.
Well,
Wait. I
while you,
fucking typed an at.
what happened?
I typed in the word at instead of fucking.
I think you're the one who's stoned then. So I made this Twitter, and I go on there usually when I'm like really feeling it and I really smoke. And so I've noticed I put a lot of weird things on here. So I'm just gonna read a couple of them. So just so you can catch up. I really didn't want to I was gonna put these on my regular Twitter account, but I like the idea of doing a separate one. So if you want to follow that,
Two different personalities.
yeah, two different. That's exactly what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking anyway. But we'll see right now. So my first tweet ever, stoned. Here we go. Damn it! Hashtag Twitter. I'm trying to make a Twitter account about me being high. Why you make shit so complicated? Right off the bat. Right off the bat. And I remember setting up a Twitter while I was stoned, and it was really. I don't think it was like hard, but like there's a lot of steps you have to take now, I guess. And I guess this is for like all social media. But you have to give
Yeah.
them your phone number, and they have to give you a confirmation text and shit like that.
That bullshit.
Yeah. Here's another one. Matt Damon, you are the shit in The Martian. I started to watch The Martian. Oh my god, I love this movie. Hashtag The Martian.
That's the same day.
Yes, these are all. You'll notice. You'll notice. Yay, Lord of the Rings reference. Hashtag The Martian. I don't remember what the Lord of the Rings reference was, but oh yeah. There's a. This is where they're getting all together to make a rescue group or whatever to rescue Matt Damon, and they call themselves. I forget what they call themselves. The guys who go get the ring,
Yeah.
but that's what they call themselves. Yeah. Yeah. So I've noticed I'm much nicer to YouTube when I'm baked. I actually hear out their commercial ads. That is the one thing that tripped me out. Was that so I'd watch a YouTube video, and usually you're like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, skip the freaking ad,
Yeah.
right? I watched the ads, dude. No fucking joke. I remember watching the ads.
Yeah.
Uh, hmm?
You bought the. Wait, hold on. What's this? What's the one after that one?
Let's see. I was from Spotify. I was listening to the Beauty and the Beast
Oh,
soundtrack. What else? Yeah, Ariel from The Little Mermaid has a very optimistic view of humans. And then I quoted one of the quotes on the movie is, "I just don't see how a world that makes such wonderful things could be bad." Wow. Um, on the 23rd, I rolled up my first joint, so that was kind of like a celebration thing. I've never
apparently
rolled a joint
came
in my
to a
life.
fail.
Huh? It was a fail. And then fail. I actually bought the. Oh my god, this is how committed I am to this now. I bought this little machine. It's not really a machine, but it's really this little plastic thing that you put in your weed and you put in the little paper, and it rolls a joint for you. And I think I was really greedy with the weed, and it made like a really skinny joint. It was really depressing. Let's see what else. Just read some random ones.
Now,
Uh,
I didn't know this
uh-huh.
one. That's the thing people do.
What?
The Pokemon thing.
What Pokemon thing?
The pack.
Oh, okay. Where's that? Can you read that one? I don't see it.
Taking a hit, then opening a Pokemon card pack is a thing on Instagram. What the fuck?
Oh yes, yeah. Yeah, like I was on Instagram and I was like I clicked on one video and there's this guy who like takes this giant hit off his bong or something and then he rushes to his Pokemon pack and he starts opening them and then he flips them upside down and he flips them over to show each one, like a suspense kind of thing. And I was like, okay. And so I clicked back and I think I checked it later on and I would, you know how like if you go on Instagram, you see one thing or you like one thing and it starts showing you more of that. So that's all I would get for a while. Is videos like that of people opening up either Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon cards.
I open up mystery packs on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, okay, but doing it stoned was like the weird
No.
part where like he takes a big hit, he blows. They always blow the smoke into the card pack as if like it's a good luck charm or something. I don't know. And then they go right into it and they start opening the cards. I don't know. I thought it was really weird. But if you want to check it out, like I said, it's at NerdGoatStoned. It's on Twitter. You can follow that and see, random shit I pretty much say.
Oh, when'd you get? Apparently September 25th. You got that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been pretty fun though. I've honestly it's
You know you
it's
got like
interesting.
4 more tweets after that one.
I do, but I don't want to really go through all of them. They're kind of embarrassing. If you want to check them out, just go on
Hold
Twitter.
You gotta read this one.
Go for
You got
it.
a drone on the
I
25th.
yes, I got a drone as a gift, and I was like, well, I mean, if I'm gonna fly a drone, I might as well do it baked. And it's pretty terrifying. I didn't want to go outside to fly it, so I flew it indoors, and it was pretty. I'm telling you, it was really terrifying. The thing just, I hit a corner and then it just went crazy and it almost flew at me, and I had to put it down. That's all. Like
Here's what it
say about
says. Got a drone today. Let's see how it goes. And after that, the next one is help. It's after me.
that. Yeah, that was like.
Firewatch.
Oh my god, Firewatch is a indie game.
Mm-hmm.
It follows a guy who moves to the forest and he gets a job watching over the park and calling in any like fires or like laws being broken by people or just random stuff. And it just follows his story. It was really good. It's a really short game. You get on a PSN. I paid $20 for it. I know you can get it on Steam, and I believe it just came out on Xbox One. But it's really good. It was kind of a short game, and I really don't want to give out too many spoilers about it because I would totally recommend people watching it, or I mean playing it.
That's
But
fine. But what's the gameplay like?
it's first person, but it's a free roam map. It's one big free roam map, and I don't know, cause there's not like it's just I would say free roam story, not just an indie game really.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really good though. I liked it a lot. Um. Oh, did you happen? I just saw it yesterday, but did you see the new Pirates of the Caribbean trailer?
No, but I think fuck. Wasn't there one before that, or am I just tripping here?
I think this is the only one they've shown so far.
Then probably not. I did hear about the new movie coming up though.
Yeah, they've been talking about it for like a year now. They showed a trailer, and I really didn't care for it. Like, I like the first. I want to say the first two. How many are there? Are there three or four?
Three, three,
Three?
four.
Three or four. Yeah. But I only really cared for the first two, so I was like whatever about it. And then I saw this trailer, and it looks very interesting. It looks like it's gonna follow the ride.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember the? Have you been to Disney? Oh, you've been to Disneyland.
I've been to
you
it.
go.
I've been to Pirates twice. The first time I don't really remember.
Mhm.
The second time was 3 years ago. The people I go to Disneyland with don't like to get on Pirates.
I see. Oh, I love that ride.
Okay, there's Curse of the Black Pearl, Dead Man's Chest at
Yeah.
World's End,
World's End.
at Strange Tides, and
4.
then the new one coming out, Dead Man Tell
So that's 5. That's 5. Yeah. So this new one looks like it's following like a Spanish. The bad guy in this one's like a Spanish dude. And from the looks of it, it's really following the ride, because I believe that character's based on one of the animatronics in the ride. And then there's a scene that they show real quick that looks just like the waterfall in the beginning of that ride at Disneyland. So I'm guessing they're basing it on that. I don't know. I guess the ride or the world or whatever. I don't know how to really describe it, but it looks like it's more closely to that ride. It's following that ride more. But it looks pretty interesting.
That's good.
Yeah, I haven't checked out. I need to go back and watch those.
Now,
I'll probably go back and watch them, check them out.
I clicked the trailer and all I see is people's reaction to it. What the fuck? Is that a thing that's popular now with people?
Been a
watching
thing.
people react to
People
shit?
are always, people are always been doing. They've always been doing reaction videos.
I know that, but I'm talking about like just like reactions to everyday things though, not
Well,
just, like
I think ever since that whole thing with the Fine Brothers, where they try to copyright React videos, I think
okay,
more
see,
people have
I
been
get it
making
now.
them.
I
Yeah.
remember. That's why it's just to spite them,
Mhm.
and then it became a thing.
Well,
that
just to spite them, but also it's a very popular thing to watch. And people like watching other people react to like new trailers or even like you see the loot boxes or stuff like that. People do those or just random stuff, Pokemon cards, like we said. So it's always been a thing. It's probably like bigger now, I would think. Yeah.
I think my most viewed video has 34 views from me opening like Disney pins.
The what?
I opened Disney pins on my YouTube channel.
Oh.
And little shits I grabbed from like those random toy boxes.
Yeah.
So I open up my most viewed ones are my Disney videos.
Oh, but those are always popular. You're big on collecting pins, right?
Oh yeah.
When did you start?
Last year?
Yeah. Yeah, like I never really got into that, but if you go to the park a lot, you start noticing there's people there who that's all they do. It's a trip.
Right now they currently have a scavenger hunt for people who do collect pins, and you can get pins by following the scavenger. I don't know. Anyways, you could trade with park employees if they have a satchel full of pins and shit like that.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that they carry and they'll trade. And I think it's color based or something like that, or not 100% sure. I think the back of the pin has like a. I don't know if they still do it, but they had like a circle and it was colored a certain color, and it would. I guess that was a rarity or something. So yellow was like the rarest or something like that. I remember that was a while back though.
All my pins are silver in the back.
Oh, okay.
Have you heard of Disney gangs?
Yeah, that was a big thing. Not last. I think 2 years
You know how many
ago.
fucking gangs I see wearing different jackets?
Yeah, I mean, it's so silly, and I've heard like bad things about them. When like they started fights and shit like that, and I'm like, really? This is
Heard
what
the
you're
opposite.
gonna do? Really? Because I've heard like they started a lot of trouble.
I heard they help people out who are in trouble, and they try to, keep the fucking troublemakers away from people.
I guess that's pretty cool then. Yeah,
I,
like I only heard bad things, but I haven't kept up with it either.
let's see. Yeah, it's fucking crazy though. Like the Main Street Elite Disneyland,
Oh my god, there would be though.
Disney villains. What else is there? The Hitchhikers.
There's gotta be a Hitchhiker. I was gonna say there's gotta be a Haunted Mansion one, but that would be the Haunted Mansion.
There's the Walt Misfits, the Tomorrow Rebels,
So it's like they do it by sections of
the
the
rides, movies.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I was like they have a Tomorrowland one. That's an area, and then you have
One of the
like,
newer gangs is like Sons of Anakin.
oh hey, whatever happened to the remember they said they were gonna open Star Wars for the summer.
Actually, that's what they said. I mean, the last time I went and I looked over from the top of the parking lot, it was like all desert-looking land. Like nothing.
Yeah,
was
it's gonna be
supposed to be done.
that's because it's gonna be Tatooine.
Okay.
That's
so,
why it's desert looking.
So it looks so all that fucking dirt and shit is there on purpose.
Well, I'm guessing, yeah. They're trying to make it look like Tatooine. It's gonna be the cantina. That's what I've heard. It's supposed to come out this summer, and I guess it got pushed back. Like, I guess it got so pushed back that Disney has not brought it up. I remember seeing like the advertisements like on billboards, and it would say, "Oh, Star Wars coming summer, the end of summer." That's what they said. It was coming in the end of summer, and then they all got torn down, and they put in the what is that ride? The elevator one, the Twilight Zone, Tower of Terror.
Tower, yes.
Yeah,
That's getting shut down.
Yeah, that's getting shut down.
Bad.
Yeah, a lot of people are getting mad at Disney, but apparently it's like a legal thing, from what I've heard.
They're gonna put the fucking Guardians of the Galaxy ride over instead.
Yeah, they're doing that, and then I've heard they're doing a Tron ride. I saw a video of, I guess it's Florida or somewhere else, or France. They have the Tron ride there, and it's really cool. You get on the bike, and then it's kind of like a roll. It's kind of like, have you been on Space Mountain?
Yes. A long time ago.
Yeah, it's like, it's, you know how like it's all dark, right? It's indoors. That's pretty much it. The way it looks, it's that you fly off your bike, you go outdoors for a couple seconds, and then you go back in, and it's like dark, and you follow like the bikes and stuff like that. It looks really cool.
You know what I haven't been on, but I actually want to go. Remember how it was California, soaring over California?
Yeah.
That's soaring over the world or something like that.
It's soars over California.
No, I know, but I mean they changed it to something else.
Oh no way, really?
Yeah, it's like soaring over the world. Let me see what it is.
Oh, is it the one here or maybe a different one? Because I know
It
we
was
have very
here, I
similar
think.
rides.
I know they had it closed for a while.
Oh well, last time I went, they actually had it closed, so that would make sense.
Soaring around the world. That's what it's called now.
Oh, so they changed it now.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
And
that
then,
sucks.
you remember that Space Hub station where you had the hamburgers?
The one that was like the one next to the Star Wars Jedi.
No,
Training
no, the
thing.
one next to the Soaring California thing. It was like
Oh, in that park. Yeah.
that's not there anymore. It's like more like a little shack, like a log house.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a log house now.
Hmm.
That was disappointing because I actually liked the space station
I don't remember it too well. I don't think I really went in there.
or the airport or something.
Yeah, it was like an airport. Yeah. Huh. It kind of sucks because like I wish they would give you a heads up whenever they did that. Like whenever they change a ride.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, just to get on it at least one more time. I mean, I remember it pretty clearly though. It wasn't that long ago since I got on California, soaring
I have
over
a
California
question.
or
How
whatever.
the fuck are they gonna keep whatever? Yeah, okay, you know how you have some Star Wars stuff over in Tomorrowland?
Yeah.
Are they gonna take all that down? And
No.
put Star Wars.
No way.
So they'll have two separate Star Wars areas.
So they'll have because Star Tours is right in the next.
Yeah.
Of course, like every ride is right next to a gift shop, but the Star Wars specifically, right when you get out, you have to exit through the gift shop.
Yeah.
So movie reference. So you have to exit through there. So there's no way they won't have Star Wars stuff there. Whether they're gonna keep that ride, I mean, I don't get why you would get rid of it though. It's so cool. I mean, and I think it'd be too expensive to move it over. So I'm guessing they'll keep it there and they'll just keep the merchandise there. But I know what you mean though, because like like Pirates of the Caribbean. Like most of the pirates, like memorabilia and all this stuff they sell is mostly next to the Pirates ride, and so is Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
So, but I would think, I mean, why get rid of it? I guess it'll probably make them more money just leaving it there.
I have a problem.
Hmm.
I'm addicted to those fucking pretzels.
Which ones?
Disney pretzels, the ones shaped like
Ah,
Mickey.
I love the cream cheese filled ones. I don't know if you've had those.
I haven't. I had to have a
Oh
pink.
my god, I
I have pink
hate.
cheese.
I thought I hated cream cheese until I've had one of those.
You had one of
Yeah,
those?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I had gone, and I went with my girlfriend.
Pretzel.
What was that?
That's a $5 pretzel.
That is a. Oh no, let's not talk about price, please. I remember my girlfriend got it, and she was like, "Oh, you've got to try. This is really good." And I was like, "I hate cream cheese." Had one bite. Oh my god, it was so fucking good. Like I was like, I didn't know I like cream cheese. I always thought it was gonna be gross, but here we go. There you go. Thank you, Disneyland.
$4.50 for a churro though. That's the
Oh
price.
my god. Well, you know what though? That's the thing I liked about getting the pass was that you get a discount on certain vendors.
Yeah, I love that fucking
So
discount.
that discount helps a lot. The only thing is that it's so expensive now to get a pass. I might get one my next paycheck, but I'm really
if you want the
debating it.
circular pass, it's like 200 bucks. $30? No.
I mean, the first pass I got was 500 back in like a couple years ago, and that was
Yeah.
good. I thought that was great. You know, you got pretty much all the days. I believe for an extra $10, for an extra $100, you would get parking, which I should have got, because free parking helps a lot. Like you can go if you're broke. If you're like flat broke, you just need your pass. You don't even have to pay
You can do
parking.
so. If you just want to spend 3 hours there, you can always go park at what the fuck's it called?
Downtown Disney.
Downtown. There you go.
Yeah,
Park
yeah, you could
down
always do that. They give you what, 3 or 4 hours?
3 hours.
3 hours. Yeah, yeah. I've done that before. I've actually done that and gone to a movie, then gone to the park, and then if you give them your stub or whatever it is, they'll give you the
Like
free
a
day.
restaurant, they'll fucking.
Yeah, even if you eat at a restaurant, they'll give you free parking, which is really cool, or a couple hours extra. I forget what it
What I
is.
fucking hate though,
Mm.
that fucking cop blocking the fucking the road to the fucking parking structure. That cop.
No, I don't think so.
There's a
Oh, yeah, that's usually when it's packed. Yeah, usually when it's packed,
There's
or they
always
want.
parking. They let some people in and they tell you to go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I don't know how it works with them. I think they could try to control, like how many parking spots per, or how many parking spots per area or something. You know what I did find out? That's pretty cool. Did you know there's a Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle like less than 5 minutes away from there?
No,
Have you ever gone to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles?
no, I haven't.
Oh my god, it's so good. I went 2 weeks ago. Oh my god, it was so bomb, dude. I was like, I wish I had my pass so I could be like, I could go like Roscoe's in the morning and then Disneyland for the rest of the day.
And then Ross was on the way out.
And then the Roscoe's. No, well the only thing was that I went like around 11
Uh-huh.
and the line was like half an hour.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but it was worth it. It was really good. It was really good. I've never had chicken and waffles with syrup and hot sauce before, but I liked it a lot. Yeah, it's surprisingly good. Yeah, so like if you ever want to go there, there's a Roscoe's
Would your
right there.
stone personality like it more?
Huh?
Would your stoned personality like it more?
I'm scared to check. I honestly, I don't. The one thing like I'm scared of doing is driving while I'm under the
yeah,
influence.
I can see
So
that.
I'm not big on driving around. So usually what I'll do is I'll get my chores done. You know, whatever needs to get done, like go get groceries or I need to go wash the car or anything like that. I'll go do that. And then once I'm back, then it's like a treat, you know. Like I'm like I did all my shit.
Besides that, hey, you know what? I'm hungry.
It actually, oh my god. So let me, yeah. So like, I'll give you a story about what happened this weekend. I did the exact same thing. I went out, I did my chores, you know, I got everything done. I went back home. No. I passed by. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna smoke today. I deserve it. It's been a long week. So I go to Burger King, and I grab a Whopper, you know, double Whopper combo, and then there is a what do they call it? A Dollar Tree, which is like a 99-cent store
Yeah.
for anyone who does it now. But
Everything for
yeah, everything's for $1. So I go and I buy myself like, and this is like I hate the stereotypical stoner because I really don't want to be that. But I go get snacks. So I get like cookies. I was like I get something sweet, something savory. I got cookies. I got like some candy bars. I got 2 candy bars, and a drink. I wanted water because for whatever reason, whenever I smoke, I get like cotton mouth. My mouth feels really dry, so I always make sure I have water. And I get home and I set everything down. I smoke and I wander around the house for a bit until it kicks in. Once it kicks in, I start eating my Whopper. And it was like I already felt like it was a lot of food. And I remember sitting at my table eating the Whopper and and I got scared. This is the worst the worst trip I've gotten yet. But I look at my Whopper and I get scared. I'm like, how am I gonna finish this? This thing is terrifying. And I'm like, okay, I gotta eat it. And I start eating it, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die from eating this Whopper. I was like, just put it down. You're full. You're done. But I couldn't. I was like, I still ate the fucking Whopper. I just could not stop eating. I was like, if I don't finish this, I'm gonna die. But I'm just gonna die either way. That's like the worst I've had. I've heard people have like really bad trips where they can't breathe and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I haven't had that. But like I said, that's the worst I've had. Is being scared of my Whopper.
That's hilarious. Hold on.
Hmm?
Yeah. Are we gonna get our third guest host?
We'll figure it out right now.
Oh shit! Dropped my phone. Well, that's it. That's the end of him.
Wow.
I'm not getting that up.
Oh, he's barely getting on. So yeah, we can keep going. But yeah, I mean, so far it hasn't been bad. Like honestly, I thought it was gonna be. I don't know what I pictured when I started smoking. But there's a lot of things I want to try out though.
Like,
I want to try meditating,
have you?
which I haven't tried. Have I drawn? No, actually, that's probably another thing I should do.
Drawn?
Drawn. What else could I do? I know for sure meditate. I wanted to do. Draw sounds really awesome. I don't know, something physical. I'd like to do something physical. Just so I don't.
DDP yoga.
Oh, I could try. You know what? I'll do that next. I'll write that down. DDP yoga. I believe I can find that online, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure I can.
You fucking seen right how it works?
Yeah. It's kind of like a yoga, more extreme yoga
Apparently
thing,
it
right?
fucking works from the fucking shit I've got.
Well,
I've seen.
Gabriel Iglesias did it, and he lost weight.
Fucking Jake the Snake.
Jake the Snake. Oh, Jake the Snake did it too.
Yeah. Fucking he.
Oh well, he kind of like. I remember seeing his documentary, and I remember him like he let himself go, didn't he?
Fuck, his whole life was fucked up, dude.
Yeah. I remember that was a pretty sad documentary. Yeah. I mean,
Well,
huh?
he's better now.
Yeah, he's better. That's a good thing. Yeah, definitely. You hear other wrestlers who just.
And flop.
Yeah, and
What's it called?
really
I think
bad
it was-
things happen.
I think it was one of the. It could have been Stone Cold or Chris Jericho's podcast where they're talking about how many wrestlers have died in the past.
Yeah.
And they talked about, how they always take the muscle relaxers because they're always in pain. But the thing is that they don't put in consideration that their heart is also a muscle, so they eventually it just stops.
Oh, that's very
In the
true.
time.
Yeah, that's scary actually. Yeah, I mean, what are we
What's it
talking
called?
about? I got so depressing. We were like, yeah, we're all happy. Oh yeah,
The thing
DDP
is,
yoga.
wrestlers wrestle every night of the fucking week.
Oh yeah,
We see on TV.
yeah.
I mean, if it was just what we saw on TV, it wouldn't be so bad. But they do it every night.
Definitely. Do you still follow wrestling?
Not really. I just catch a few glimpses.
I stopped. Were you a wrestling kid when you were in high school and stuff like that, or middle school?
Like into wrestling.
Yeah, like is that one of your
Yeah.
pastimes?
I liked it. Yeah, I had my an uncle maybe. I can't really remember what he was.
Mhm.
He used to order the pay-per-views.
Oh wow, okay, yeah, I never got those.
Yeah.
I always had to listen. I always had to be told, or my friends would tell me what
I mean,
happened.
I thought it was just regular TV until I got older, and I was like, wait a minute, that was a pay-per-view.
Yeah,
Oh,
you have to
happened
pay
the
for it.
pay-per-view? Oh shit!
Yeah. Yeah, I've never done pay-per-view actually. I don't think I've. Well, I don't have cable anymore, so I don't really do that pay-per-view. But you can. I mean, I'm sure there's a way to do it online, right? You can
With
probably just
WWE,
pay.
you don't need a pay-per-view anymore. You just get what's it called, the WWE Network.
It's like
It's
a
$10 a
Netflix?
month or something like that.
Yeah.
And you get every pay-per-view that's gonna come out and every previous pay-per-view that's ever come out.
Oh, that is awesome.
And
Huh.
you get like the live showings and all that stuff like that too. And then there's like a cartoon called Wrestling Camp.
Oh God. Uh-huh.
That's pretty funny.
Do you have it?
I saw the first episode. It's like all the young wrestlers, all the modern day wrestlers, like little kids.
Yeah, like a Muppets
Uh,
baby.
Then Vince McMahon is the counselor, and then like you know how they have assistants. Triple
Yeah.
H and Stephanie and Ric Flair are the assistants.
Huh. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I would probably do that. Like if they had a pay-per-view, I'd just get like a month or something and watch it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, 'cause it was like what around the same price for the one.
How much is pay-per-view? Do you?
No
would you
idea. I've heard people say like $50, but I never did it. I was too young to remember.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. Oh, it's pretty cool though. I like the whole streaming thing now. I actually got an invitation for this is really weird for Final Fantasy 14's convention this year.
Oh, in Vegas?
Yeah. So I got an invitation to watch it online.
Oh.
Yeah. If not, I would have gone. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I'm so busy right now with work and stuff. I don't
Happening in
think I had to.
October. That's why I think
In like a week, right? Oh, the 10th. Yeah. That's right.
I would love to go, but
Oh no, the 14th and 15th. Yeah, I would love to go, but I don't know how. I'm guessing it's a little expensive. Well, here's how I know it's gonna be expensive.
Vegas.
So I.
No.
Uh huh. Oh, it's Vegas. Yes, Vegas. Gas. Actually, I would fly there because it's like $100 to fly there. Less than $100. You can probably get like a flight for 70 or cheaper. But so like I got an email for that, and it was for they said purchase a live stream of the whole event, and I was like, okay, cool. And then at the bottom of the email it says if you get it, you get Tidus's armor or Yuna's armor, right? And a wind up Riku minion, which is like a little minion that follows you around. Pretty pointless, but it's still kind of cool to have, to show off.
Yeah.
Now, if I came up to you, Felix, and said, hey, do you want to watch Final Fantasy Expo streaming?
With me.
No, just in general, I said, do you want to watch it? Would you say yes? Would you watch it, pretty much?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
People walk by and just talk to each other.
Well, I mean, it's the panels and stuff, and they cut. I'm guessing everything's scheduled.
Okay.
Yeah, it's scanned. And what if I told you you have to pay for it? Would you pay for it?
How much is it?
That's where they got me. I was like, okay. I was like, all right, I'll check it out. How much is it?
I'll check
Guess
it out.
how much? Okay, what would you pay? I guess we'll make a game out of it. $10. That is.
10 sounds like okay. You're fucking twisting my arm, but I'll fucking do it. I guess
You know what? I thought the exact same thing. I was like, $10. You get a free minion. You get the fucking Yuna Yuna or
even
Tidus
just for
armor.
that shit, not just to get the fucking the items. I don't watch the fucking shit. That's worth it,
Yeah, $10. I was like, $10 is reasonable. I get to watch the event and I get free shit, right? No, dude. Guess how much this event is, and this is why I feel like it's a trip. How much?
45 to watch it live.
$30.
$30.
I feel like is that a lot? I feel like that's a lot.
That's a lot.
I feel like for Anime Expo, you get a day ticket for that, and I can actually show up. I just felt so much. It was such a trip. Like they said, oh, you get HD video, and you get to see like behind the scenes a bit, and
Now,
you
hold
get
on.
to see.
You may get HD video, but what if your internet can't handle it?
Yeah, or what if like the stream is really bad? So I was like, that's bullshit. First of all, the HD thing is bullshit, because they can't promise me that without them having like some kind of lag at any point in time. So I was kind of like, I don't know. I felt like a lot of money though, like for watching a stream. And I mean, most streams are usually free. Like E3 was free. Stuff like that. And then I was like, I don't know, $30 for that and like some armor that I believe I heard you can get through questing.
Hmm? No,
So
armor is not through questing. This is
it's
like
not. You have to buy it, right?
yeah, if they have it on the shop, yeah.
But wasn't it an event?
No, they had the event for the Final Fantasy 13 characters. This is a Final Fantasy.
Oh, okay. 'Cause someone told me you get
I
Yuna's
wouldn't know. I
armor.
haven't been on the year.
Yeah, I haven't been on in forever. I'm honest. I'll probably hop back on once they announce the new classes. Just because I feel like there's not much to do right now. I haven't caught up yet, but I don't know. I haven't been in the mood. That and one of my friends was like bugging me to switch servers, and I was like I kind of want to do it, but then I don't want to pay because you have to pay. You have to actually you have to pay money to switch over to another server, and then I still have to renew my membership.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't know if it's worth it. I'd rather just start a new character, but whatever.
Well, the fucked up thing is, if you start a new character, you have to go through every fucking
That
quest
is
and every
very
story
true.
just to get to fucking Heaven's Ward.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. But yeah, how far did you get on Heaven's Ward? Which is
I
that's
got
the
to the
DLC.
point where we killed the fucking dragon, and then I stopped.
I didn't. Oh my god, I don't think I remember unlocking Mechanist. I don't forget how you say it.
Well, that's just right away, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty much the start. I honestly didn't get that far. I don't know. Like the build up to the build up to Heaven's Ward was really good.
They're like, oh,
I
God,
enjoyed
that
that a
epic?
lot.
Oh shit, this.
Yeah,
is
yeah,
all
she
fucking
got
okay,
she got like
fucking spoilers. Everybody fucking dies.
yeah, yeah. That's a big spoiler. Yeah, it was very like Game of Thrones like where it just starts building up and someone fucking dies
You're
and
a
another
fucking
one
criminal.
fucking
They
dies.
handcuff you. They kill what's his name.
Oh
they kill
my
what's her name. They
Oh
fucking
my god.
They
Yes.
disfigure this guy. They
Yep.
killed her.
Yeah, it was so good. It was really good. I mean, I don't know if the Heaven's Ward is that good, but I probably didn't give it enough of a chance because obviously I haven't gone too far of the story. So
At the end of the day, it's just you, a little boy, and a midget girl.
oh, that's so sad. But yes. Um.
And you're a criminal.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I have to. I kind. Now you're making me want to go back and play it now. So I might go
Yeah, I
do
know.
that.
But
It
that's
was a
the
really
thing,
good
though. I
story.
mean, believe it or not, I got to the point where all this pretty much gets resolved, and it's not fucking like, well, whoop-de fucking do. That's it. That's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, all right, more dragons. Go fight the dragons. Go. You know?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll probably check it out then, just to see it, just to see how it ends. Cause I mean, it does have an ending, right? I'm sure
Yeah.
like all DL like it's not a DLC, it's an expansion really, and every expansion
Yeah.
pack I'm sure ends.
And every fucking patch they release has more to the story added.
Yeah, they'll add more and more, a little
Now,
bit
here's
more.
the thing.
Uh-huh.
These Final Fantasy 14 conventions, or whatever the fuck they call them, the fan fests,
Yeah.
they don't happen every year.
Oh really?
They
I
don't
thought
happen
this was like a new thing. I thought they were gonna do it every year now. I
It
thought this
happens
was the
every
first
once
one.
in a while, you know. And every time it does happen, they mention something big, like Heaven's Ward expansion, or the release of Final Fantasy 14. Because this was also the fucking fan fest for Final Fantasy 11, I think.
What? Really?
The same festival became the one thing, you know.
Oh, I see. Instead of doing two, they put into one. Well, 11's not that big anymore. And 14, I mean, 14 doesn't have it's not as big as like Warcraft. I think Warcraft is still up there, like doing its thing, and the new expansion came out, and that did really good, apparently.
Yeah.
But-
well,
But I guess since Final Fantasy is not as big, we're not gonna get like a yearly thing or whatever.
and the thing is, with BlizzCon, it's more than just Warcraft,
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
We got the
Diablo.
yeah, we got the when for BlizzCon we got the new map for Overwatch, which was really pretty. The new map for Overwatch was really cool. It was like a German castle. And then we ended up getting a new animation short about one of the characters, and that was really well done. So that's very true. Yes, I mean there's only 2 MMOs for Final Fantasy, so it kind of makes sense.
Nobody plays 11, not that I know of.
It's dead. It's like I'm sure it has like its core people playing, but overall, I mean that's an old MMO. I mean it never lived up to Warcraft because they both come out around the same time.
Around the same time, I think 11 came out way before Warcraft.
Yeah.
Came out like a year before.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I feel like Final Fantasy 11 was more. It felt more like Japanese and a little more. How do I describe it? Not confusing, but intimidating.
It,
I would say.
you
Where
know,
Warcraft was American. It felt like an American MMO. If that makes, I don't know if that makes any sense, but
let's put it this way: if you wanted to have a bad time, go play 11 when it first came out.
yeah, yeah. Well, we've had like whole episodes about you talking
The
about that game.
fucking quests were retarded in that game.
Now, I remember playing that game, and you told me you're all like, do the intro of the game, and then you have get to level. I believe you said 40 if you want to continue the story. I have to go from level 1 to like level 40
Pretty much, I think
to
so. Yeah.
to follow a story, which part of it was like pretty cool, but then part of it, now that I go back and think about it, I'm like, oh, that sucks because how's that gonna keep me wanting to play? I mean, I still played obviously, but
You know.
they
You know
could
what
have had
I
a better
thought though?
hook. Uh huh.
They have a whole story. They have a big fucking story for 11.
Yeah.
They should just make an offline version
Mhm.
and give it a new fucking battle.
Well,
Just release it.
they kind of are. I mean, they're doing. I don't know if it's still happening.
Oh, a fucking mobile app.
The
Right.
mobile app is coming out, and that's gonna be following 11. So you could actually. That's how old this game is. That's how fast technology changes. Imagine this: we played this game on our computers. Oh, you on your PS2, but we played this,
Yeah.
and we needed either a computer, a whole computer, a desktop or laptop, or a gaming system like the PS2, which was out at that time, to run this game. How long ago was that? Like 10 years?
10 years.
10
Well,
years ago.
that was near the end of its lifetime, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Like, yeah. That long ago, and now you can fucking run that game on your phone.
You know,
Like, it's such a trip to me. Like,
why isn't there a mobile version of Warcraft then?
yeah. Does Warcraft have a mobile version?
I wonder why.
Hmm. I don't think there's a market for it though. I don't know. I'm not like crazy about playing 11. I'd play it if it was free to play. But the thing is with me, I'm not very like, I can't play phone games for very long because I get bored really easily. So I usually end up deleting them anyway. Like Pokemon Go, I just deleted like last week. So I don't use it anymore, and it bugs me. It bugs me seeing apps on my phone that I don't
You
use. So I hit delete.
know the problem with Go what happened?
Mm.
They fucking made promises that didn't fucking happen.
Like what?
Um, Pokemon specific to, Pokemon to certain locations, like, mountain areas, we're gonna have mountain Pokemon, whatever. They were just a bunch of fucking random Pokemon everywhere.
Yeah, I didn't feel like. I mean, like if you went to the beach for the most part, you would get water Pokemon, but like
We still haven't gotten trading.
we never got trading. The whole friend thing I didn't like seeing other players on the map. I didn't like that too much. I wasn't crazy about that. It's kind of stalkerish, so I didn't care about that. Seeing new Pokemon would have been. I mean, we'll get new Pokemon. They'll do like Gen 2 or whatever.
Only in a year from now, but that's a little too late.
Yeah, I mean, they
release
died
everything,
down
like,
though.
mobile games, you gotta release everything right away.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. But yeah, we'll see if I mean it won't be as big as it was when they update it. When they give a big update like that, when new Pokemon and stuff, it won't do as good as it did when it first came out. Cause how many people played that game?
Everybody was
Like,
fucking playing
everyone fucking played that
it. My
game.
mom fucking played it.
No way.
My aunt. I'm not fucking kidding here.
Yeah, yeah. I remember my friends went like my friend would get up at 4 in the morning to go catch Pokemon. Motherfucker lives in South Central. Got up at 4 in the morning. Motherfucker got up at 4 in the morning to play Pokemon Go in South Central. And if you don't know what South Central is, it is like one of the ghettoest, one of the scariest places to live. This is how scary it is.
Turns out you better get the fuck home.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, yeah. This is how scary it was. A couple weeks ago, I was heading to work. Me and my friends carpool, right? And we have to pick up my friend who lives in South Central. So we have to drive over there. On the way, I kid you not, there's a fucking SUV on top of cement what is it called?
I got jacked.
Yeah, yeah, someone lifted up the car, took their tires, like broke out the gas tank, the cap, stole their gas, cracked, like broke their window and stole their stuff inside. My
I'm,
friend was
I'm surprised
fucking
not.
scared. Never seen that
Surprised
before.
how little people died playing this game.
But we did hear stories. We did hear stories about people getting hurt, or people finding dead bodies,
I think we
or
had what, like 3 players killed overall.
I mean, the fact that it's three is pretty sad. And no, did you
It's not
see?
that bad. We gotta have
No, no,
something.
no, no,
I
no.
was
You know,
expecting more deaths than this.
you know what was really sad. This happened like a couple weeks ago. The video of the guy who's streaming Pokemon Go in New York. He's playing at the park. He's playing at Central Park or something like that, and he gets jacked. Have you seen that?
We get fucking arm barred.
Some guy just came up to him, and I don't know if he pulled the gun or something, but he took it. He stole his phone. Like, he was streaming. He was live. The guy was live streaming on his phone. Oh, you seen the video?
Yeah, I think he got like completely fucking.
Yeah. He broke. I think at the end he said his jaw got broken or something. He got jumped.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was so sad because you hear the guy crying like, "Don't take my phone," and it's like you see the guy's face who stole it, and he freaking
You see him running with
yeah,
it.
you see him running with it. He goes into the settings and resets the fucking phone to factory settings, and that's how the stream ends. It's a fucking trip. So fucked up. But yeah, we got pretty crazy story. I mean, who knows? I think that's gonna be one of those things where it's gonna die next year. No one's gonna care about
Pretty
Pokemon
sure it's
Go.
dead already.
Yeah, it pretty much died. I mean, we still have those core fans who play it, but
The fucking what's it called?
Wrong.
We got Pokemon Go Plus come out. Apparently,
Nobody
everybody
cared for
fucking
that.
Bought one. I
haven't seen anyone
and they're
with
fucking
it.
on eBay for $100.
That's where they went then. Yeah,
Nobody's buying them.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. Oh my god. I'm guessing we're not getting our third guest today. We'll see.
What happened? I thought he was
Yeah, we'll see.
again.
I had this list. Well, not a list, but a mini game I wanted to play. I don't know if we should wait for him.
You know what? Text him. See if he's.
I'll text him. Do you want to do your thing, do your list
I'm
then?
gonna just list off a fucking shit of fucking weird ass Pokemon parodies from like BuzzFeed, whatever.
No, just do one of your lists. You have two lists, right? Do you have?
Well, I had my fucking the fucking amazing shit that happened in MMORPGs that are memorable.
I feel like we could do that one. Let me just text him real quick.
Damn it, phone. Got it. Where's the phone charger? I should have die. Can't do my list. Anyways, the list is about stuff that happened throughout MMORPG history, like different multiple games, about crazy shit that happened. You know, I'm pretty sure you've heard some of the stories. I hope.
Well, I mean, yeah, I would say I'm pretty knowledgeable about like certain events and stuff like that.
Well, the funny thing is, I want fucking Joe to be on here so I can fucking ask him about him. I wanted to ask him about No Man's Sky and what the fuck went wrong.
Oh my god, did he get that?
No, I don't know if he did or not.
Oh man, I saw one of our friends play it, and he spent the whole day mining, which I guess is a big thing, and it just I don't know, it just did not look good. The way they made it sound in the trailers or look was like supposed to be this really really pretty map. And I don't know.
Well, I heard fucking what's it called? What the fuck was it? Can you unplug my computer? Well, I fucking heard they promised multiplayer. That should never happen.
Yeah, the multiplayer thing was so the way they found out was people these two friends were playing.
The streamers, right?
Yeah, they set coordinates to a specific place they were gonna meet up, right? So they both went to the same map. They ended up in the same place. They said, okay, meet here, and so they did. They didn't see each other. They could not see each other. It was a big thing.
Yeah, I saw that video the other day actually.
Yeah, and so like it was like
I went there.
what was that? or
They're both streaming live, right?
yeah, they're both streaming live, and they said, okay, we here, and so yeah, they couldn't see each other, and it turns out that oh my god, sorry, I'm all flustered now. It turns out that the creators never directly said, "Hey, we're doing multiplayer."
But what the fuck? The guy said. I mean, there's an interview about the guy who actually got into what the fuck is his name?
I don't remember.
Anyways, there's a video of him of the guy from No Man's Sky making an interview about. You guys questions, right? Is there multiplayer? And he's like, yeah, but
It's
don't expect to meet any of your friends because the chances of that happening are very unlikely.
yeah. The way they said that was okay. Yeah, it was very unlikely, but they made it sound like, but I could if I searched long enough, I could probably meet my friend.
Mm-hmm.
But that didn't even turn out to be true, which was a little.
The back of the box also says multiplayer.
It does?
Yes, it does.
Wow, I did not know that.
The back of the No Man's Sky box says multiplayer, and there is no multiplayer in the game. There's a Reddit page about all this stuff that says that was supposed to be in the game but isn't. The fucked up thing is he hasn't fucking talked to anybody about it. He's pretty much disappeared except for bringing up patch notes.
That's so much bullshit. I honestly, I don't know. The way I was really psyched about it too, because the concept is really cool. It's like you go into space and you explore and take new planets, and you meet up with your friends. And they didn't really tell us that you could, get together and like take over, but it felt like that. I was like space pirates or something. But yeah.
I saw some videos about people talking about the end of the game. Pretty much the whole.
Oh, there's an ending.
Getting to the center of the universe.
Okay.
Get to the center of the universe, something amazing and something great is waiting for you there.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's nothing there. People got to the center of the universe, and then the fucking credits start rolling.
No way.
The fucking game pans out. You see a bunch of fucking stars just flying by. It's like darkness and blue, whatever, and fucking stars just like swizzing by, like as you travel backwards. And then the credits roll.
Huh.
Apparently, the whole point of the game was to get to the center of the universe and discover the fucking great grand secret
And there was credits?
And there's nothing there. Credits roll. Every time you get to the center of the universe, the credits roll.
What the fuck? That's such a letdown.
Yeah. And I actually wanted to ask Joe about it, too.
Well, yeah, I don't think he played it. I mean, at the end, so the way they did it was right before the game came out, they said the game is only 6 gigabytes, I believe, right? 6 gigabytes of a game, which is like really low
for a fucking game that big, right?
Yeah. So I was like, okay, 6 gigabytes for a game this big, and the way they explained it was like, oh, it's all streaming. Since we can't pack all that info onto a hard drive, it's gonna be through your internet and it's gonna stream, which is like nothing new, So I was like, okay, whatever. And then they said, 4 gigs of the 6 gigs is music or sounds.
Really?
And I was like, that's a bad sign. That's a really bad sign. So I believe I think I canceled my reservation at that point. And I said, I'm going to wait for it. Because I was just... I didn't want to spend the money at that time. And then from what they were saying, it didn't... I don't know. It didn't sound good. Which I'm glad I didn't do. Which I'm glad I canceled it. But yeah, it just turned out to be... It doesn't look pretty at all. Which is the thing that bugged me. And I don't know. Just multiplayer. There's no multiplayer. They said multiplayer, but it was kind of like a trick. They tricked people into thinking multiplayer. And yeah.
Actually, I might have made a mistake. The back of the box says 1 player, but I'm showing a bunch of pictures where they're peeling off like a sticker or something that's covering something. I don't know. It feels like that's weird.
Yeah.
It's like they're peeling off a sticker like on multiple boxes of the box art. It's like they put a sticker over something and it shows like a global symbol with a bunch of TVs on it.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, I mean that game. It was really a big letdown. Oh, that's why I was supposed to start. I was supposed to reserve Star Citizen,
Uh huh.
which was the space game, but
Somebody said.
but
I think somebody said if you want to play No Man's Sky, just play fucking Spores. It's the same thing.
yeah. Did you play Spores? I think you played it,
I
right?
have Spores. I bought that shit because I wanted to play it.
Yeah. That's what do you call it? That was a fun game
Until you get to space.
until you get to yeah. It gets kind of weird after that. Actually, I remember that.
What's it called? You just go to different planets and mine their shit and then go home?
Yeah. But the beginning of that game, I think that's where I would stop the game. Was when they went to space.
Once you go to space, just end it there.
Yeah. Even like if you had like stuff in between to build up to it.
The fun part was evolving into your final form.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
Josan. How do
Oh
I add him?
yeah. Well, I'll add them. But yeah. The final form.
You know, when you evolve throughout the whole game, and then you finally reach your final form.
You know what was weird about that was that a lot of people didn't like that game.
Really?
Yeah, people really did not like that game. Like they gave it bad reviews. I don't know what it was.
Was it the change of game style every time you advanced?
I think it was that, and it was that. And we're calling Joe right now. It was that the ending of it, and apparently it was really glitchy for some reason.
Yeah, not so glitchy anymore. I've played it.
Yeah, I mean it's been patched. I played it way after. I played it after it had been out for a while and all the expansions came out. So it was nothing new to me.
Mhm.
Hello?
Shut up, Joe. We're
Hey,
talking
that's
here.
right.
Quiet. Where was
Hold
I?
on, guys. Hold on.
Oh, shit.
Bun for now is laughing in the background. What's so funny?
What?
Sorry.
So
Joe.
this Joe's on. We've been
Yes, Joe is on.
Yay!
Joe's on.
Yay!
Joe, do the intro. We don't have an intro.
Oh yeah, do the intro. Do the intro right now.
Good evening, everyone. You're in the right place at the wrong time. Coming at you live, uncut, and unfettered. We've got Not So Average Joe and the Lord Lads coming through in full force.
Like you're an hour late though. An hour 5 minutes late. Hour and
It's
5
okay, we
minutes.
can edit it to the front.
Nah, just
Well,
leave it here.
fuck, I had work. God damn it. I had to work. By the way, you guys sound kind of like, is it just me or do you guys sound weird to each other as well?
I sound fine. I don't know about. I hear both of you guys fine. That's all that matters to me.
Yeah, as long as
Okay.
As long as like everything sounds good on my recording. You sound a little close though. If you can lower your ears a little, that'd be perfect.
Me?
Just because Felix is low,
Um,
so I had to like make up for that.
I don't think I can adjust it. I'm not on the computer. I'm on my phone.
Oh my God, Joe. Okay.
Okay.
Well, soft.
Don't you have like levels or something?
Yeah, but it's remember it's you and Felix together. So.
That's true. That's true.
Skype.
Oh wait, can I lower you?
So
I've never actually messed with Skype before.
experimentation for another time, sir.
I can mute you guys.
No, yeah,
So-
it's just
Me
Joe's
myself.
coming out loud for me.
I jumped in right in the middle. Where were you guys at? What were you talking about?
So we're talking about
Let's talk about No
Spore.
Man's Sky.
Oh, did you play No Man's Sky?
No, I haven't.
Well, don't.
Why?
I didn't understand a word Felix said.
Why? Why haven't you played No Man's Sky? You're the one hyping it up.
All I understood was No Man's Sky and Up.
Why haven't you played No Man's Sky?
I like.
Because I heard it sucked really bad.
Yeah, it did.
Apparently, like all the things developers promised, and I mean the entire all of the selling points really were non-existent in the game when it was released.
That's true. They're still not there either. And they have
Yeah.
information from the creator.
Yeah. So like just that alone was like, all right. The entire reason I wanted to play it was so we could all three of us get online and have this adventure where we find each other, you know. But it didn't happen. So fuck
Well,
that.
it's not even that it happened; it's that it's impossible.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah,
Single player, Joe.
if it's a single player game, So apparently, if you show up at the exact same plant, the exact same spot, you don't see each other.
Yeah.
So that was kind of that
See,
was bullshit.
that right there is like, nah.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we were talking about that.
I mean, I kind of get it. I mean, imagine the. I don't even know what would go into some kind of project that.
But they've
large.
done it. They're doing it with oh my god, I just said it earlier. It's another space game too. I forgot what it's called. Star Citizen. Star Citizen is actually doing that. So I'm gonna play that instead.
Oh right, I totally didn't get a single word of what you just said.
I guess we're playing Star Citizen.
Yeah, we're playing Star Citizen, Felix. Joe, I say you get out. You probably have to use a computer because the phone's not working.
Where you at, Joe?
I'm trying to see if I can get a better signal here, but
Should we hang up on him, Felix? Do we hang up on him?
No.
Let's hang up on him.
you guys are gonna hang up on me.
Wi-Fi.
Oh shit, he
fucked
can
up.
hear us. Yeah. Try to get on a computer though, because you're coming off really choppy. Ah, no.
Me?
Yeah,
I'm choppy.
very choppy.
You know what's a really nice game? Edge of Empires 2.
Oh my god, I love Age of Empires. I've wasted a lot of hours on that. That's a very time consuming game.
I'm
Wanna
not
talk
gonna
about a
lie,
game?
The first time I played that shit is because I downloaded it illegally without knowing.
Wow, really? That's
Yeah, really.
I don't
Yeah,
think you
like
should-
everyone else.
Yeah, I don't know if you should tell people that. I legitly bought mine on. I had actually bought the CD at Walmart when it came out because my friend had played it.
Copy right now.
Yeah, and then it's on Steam now. You can buy an HD version of it on Steam, which is what I did.
There's
That's
how
how
much
much.
difference is there from the HD? And
It's the colors are better. Everything's just well, it's like an old game, so it's probably like
Hey guys.
four.
Hey, sorry to
20.
interrupt. Drop me really quick and call me back.
I guess. Goodbye, Joe. There he goes. Goodbye. Yeah, Age of Empires. It was really good. But yeah, they fixed the resolution for it. I guess that's what I would think would be the big thing, and a couple of the glitches too.
I was looking at my game list right here.
Mm.
But, apparently, yeah, fuck. When's the last time you played Rust?
Rust was a week ago, and I played it with the update.
Much better.
Apparently,
Yeah.
fuck, hold on. What's it called? There's a group of players on Rust that threaten to, if you don't join them, they'll kill you.
Uh huh.
I think they're called like the Wiener Party or the Sausage Party,
Okay.
Oh lord.
and they're completely naked,
Mhm.
and they threaten to kill you or whatever. And if you don't join them with their Wiener shenanigans, they'll kill you. That's pretty much what's going on.
What game is this?
Rust.
Rust, which we played quite a lot.
Ah, okay, Rust. Yeah, that's a good game. The King in the North.
Did you play the new updates?
No, I haven't gotten a chance to play anything lately. I've been so busy with work and the shed and.
I played a
that.
little bit of it, and they got rid of. It's a level system now.
Mhm.
So you get two types of XP. You get natural XP, which unlocks like your, like obvious unlocks to make. So like a hatchet or a pickaxe, and then you get
Yeah.
another XP bar where you can spend that XP to unlock specific things like clothing and
Ah, I see.
Better the other way.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not just like you can just make everything as long as you have the materials. Now you have to actually build up towards that.
Yeah. But
That's pretty cool.
yeah, that's the last time I played it. It was pretty cool. It's pretty it's easier than having to look around for blueprints.
Material?
Yeah, well, materials is still the same, but blueprints was kind of annoying because
Right.
you want a specific thing. Now you can spend XP to unlock it.
That's pretty cool.
I don't know.
I still play it
Pretty
though.
cool.
It's
I'm
fun.
down.
I don't know about any wiener parties. I remember the last server I played was the moderators of that server. I built a house, and the next day I logged on. They left me a shitload of stuff like guns and ammo and like clothing
Shit,
and like
they
a shit.
stocked you up.
Yeah, they stocked me up with a lot of food, and they left me a sign, and it had like a winky face, and it said, "Oh, from the from the server host or whatever. And then I remember I built up the rest of my house that day, and then I didn't log on for a couple of days after that. I came back and it was blown. My house was blown up. They took all my shit. They destroyed all my beds. And then the one thing that remained was that sign, and the assholes put a swastika on it.
Oh God.
So I was like, what the
Lord.
fuck? I was like, no. Sending me a message, they're like, get out, brown man. You're not welcome in this server. But I was like, wow, well, okay, that just... I mean, obviously it was like some fucking kids or something. They didn't know any better. But I was like, man, well, I know I'm not wanted. And like I played for a day or two on that server. And then I was just so sad. I was like, man, I'm just going to go rebuild somewhere else. And I think that's when I stopped playing.
Here we come.
Yeah.
That sounds fun though.
It's really good though. I just haven't really had time to play.
Yeah.
I think
you've been working a lot, huh?
Yeah. I've been really busy with work. I know the big thing I want to get is Mafia though. That comes out this Friday though. So.
Yeah, that's right. I've got that upcoming Halloween party that we're gonna perform at.
Right on. That sounds fun.
Yeah, I've been practicing hard as fuck lately. Like, well, the day got a little under a month now to do it. To be ready, I should say.
Yeah. True.
And then what's it called? This coming month, November. Rather than doing a birthday party, I decided to do the Halloween party. But I'm taking off for my birthday to Vegas for the very first time ever.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Joe's gonna get drunk, wake up naked, and married.
Oh God.
No.
You don't know that.
Joe does not want that to happen.
You don't know that.
I hope it doesn't happen. I'm actually planning to like go gamble. I'm going to take in a show, go sightsee, take pictures. You know, with the photography that I'm into.
Just
I'm actually like really looking forward to it, man.
It's a lot of fun.
There. I love discovering new places. You know.
Joe. Just remember, if you find a girl with smeared lipstick asking you for a good time, take her off her.
Look, I don't know what kind of places you go to where you encounter these smeared lipstick women. I'm not sure where you go that you encounter these smeared lipstick women, but you should stop going there.
Casino floor.
I don't think... Felix, have you ever gone to Vegas? Like by yourself?
Well, not by myself, but I've gone several times.
But without parents?
Oh yeah, I've gone without parents.
With just you and
no
your
uncles
missus.
Or no
family.
quote unquote adults. I mean, we're adults, but the adults to us.
Yeah.
No, unless you count me.
He didn't answer. Did he answer the question? I feel like he didn't answer the question.
Yeah,
no adults.
I'm
not sure.
For other people my age.
Just other people your age. Just. No family members.
No family members.
I feel like he's lying.
Me too. I feel like he's trying to fit in.
Yeah, he is. It's fun though. It's
No,
definitely fun.
What we're doing is it's like a bunch of coworkers.
I
like
spent over $1,400.
three of us.
Nothing.
Hey, it's like three of us. We all have our birthdays like within a few days of each other. You know, within the same week. So it's like 15 or 20 people. We're gonna rent a house for the weekend and just like go, while out. It should be fun. Good times. You recommend any shows? Yeah, I know you go and you definitely go check stuff out. I've seen Jersey Boys already.
Again, Vegas style.
Oh, I need to take in a new show, man.
The CSA and
I was thinking. I was thinking Mandela Quartet. No,
I liked the things I remember going to see was Blue Man Group, which is really good. And there's I don't know if it's still there, but there's a Beatles tribute band that does really good. They are on point. They did really good last time I went.
I heard Love, Cirque du Soleil. I heard that's really good.
My mom, like a couple years ago. Yeah.
How do I sound?
No, you're good. My mom went a couple years ago, and she had an extra ticket and didn't ask me to go. I was so fucking mad. She's all like, I think I was at GameStop, and she was like, I didn't know when you were gonna come home, and we wasted a ticket, and I was like, you should have just waited.
Like, I would've-
I was like 20 more minutes, and I would have been home, and we could have gone, and I could have checked it out because it was a really expensive ticket because it was here in LA. It was
Yeah.
before they went to Vegas, or I think they were just visiting or something.
Oh.
But it was
Nice.
super. It was like it was a free ticket, and I was really interested in going, and yeah.
It's like you couldn't have. I would have left work early if you'd have texted me.
Yeah, exactly. But Vegas definitely one of those places where you have to for sure. You have to go in knowing you're gonna spend money. It's like
Oh, yeah.
Disneyland. It's like Disneyland. I mean, if you don't spend money, it's honestly you're not gonna have as much fun.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying you
like, the
can't have
biggest
fun
thing
at
that-
all.
The main thing I'm gonna do, really, other than hitting the casino and taking in the show,
Mm-hmm.
having some fun with everybody, the main thing I'm gonna do is walk around and take pictures. So that doesn't take as much money, you know.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, you like I was talking about like a hotel and stuff like that. You know, just
Buffets. Just go
Oh,
for the
buffets
buffet.
yeah.
are
You
cheap
get a lot
too.
of free shit if you go to the buffets.
Yeah, buffets are pretty
Or,
cool.
or fuck it, my bad. You can get free buffets by going to shit.
Yeah, you could do that too. Honestly, like if you're gonna go to
If all goes well, Joe drives back in a Maserati. That's all I'm saying.
Maserati.
What if these don't go well?
I would for sure say
Then
Uh-huh.
Joe comes back.
that's it. Go to the Flamingo. The Flamingo buffet is on point.
Yeah.
Yeah, their buffet.
I was thinking about
is
checking
awesome.
out Excalibur. I heard it's pretty cool.
Excalibur. I stayed at that one a couple years ago, and their hotel is nice. But
know what's
for
nice?
breakfast, the Flamingo. What was that?
The arcade and Circus.
I don't go to arcades anymore. Not there. It's pretty lame.
Pretty fun.
It's not. I'm not like I'm not bagging on you or anything. It's just. It's like I sounded so mean when I said that.
I don't go to arcades.
No, it's
They're
just
lame.
like
No. Hold on. What the fuck? What's that giant spiral place called? The tower?
the
The Stratosphere.
the
If
Stratosphere.
you want to have a good time, Joe, go to the Stratosphere. There's
Yeah.
a lot of fucking awesome places there.
Yeah, you should definitely try the Stratosphere.
And on top of the Stratosphere, it's like a fucking little theme park.
You know what I like to do? Actually, well, this is what I did in Chicago. It's like I caught a random Uber somewhere to like go get something to eat, and I just strike up a conversation with a native, and I'm like, dude, what are the places I have got to go to?
That's gonna be harder to do in Vegas.
I love finding a native.
Everyone's drunk, but there's no natives in Vegas, except for like maybe the hostess, the waitresses.
Well, yeah, that's who I'm gonna. I strike. You know me. I talk to anybody and everybody. That's not an issue for me.
Yeah, I would definitely say go outside the strip, and there's like a lot of stuff to do.
Hey, Joe.
Oh,
go
yeah,
to
for
the
sure.
Taxi.
Well, I'm only gonna be there for a couple of days, so you know.
I'm just telling you. It's better to walk to places.
Well, yeah. I'd rather
Well,
do that, but you know.
That's debatable now with Uber. I would honestly, I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know if
Like,
Uber,
I gotta see
I
how
don't know
much
if
it's
Uber
gonna cost, and
took
then
over
from
Vegas.
there I'll see if you know.
Yeah.
You know, it's also a good thing to do. You should rent a car before you go there too. But make sure you have that shit. What's it called with insurance?
No.
Nah,
Why would you rent a
I don't wanna
car?
drive. I want to get nice and fucked up.
Why would you rent a car?
Because it's fun to drive in a fancy ass car and people look at you like you're rich.
It's
Okay.
a Lambo. Oh my god, how much was a Lambo? Like $5
50
grand a
a
day?
day?
I think it was $5
Probably.
grand a day.
Probably crash that shit.
Yeah. Honestly, I mean, if you want to go balls out, like, yeah, go for it. You get a fancy car. Personally,
Joe.
I preferred walking around. It was
Don't
fun.
get sad
You
when
guys check
you
it
see
out.
An ugly chud motherfucker wearing a suit coming out of a limo with like 5 fucking hotties.
That I never saw either. So Felix,
I- yeah, I don't-
That's when I saw that shit happen like every fucking time I went outside.
okay.
No, where the fuck do you go that you find these smeared lipstick women and old men with hotties?
Yeah, like I don't remember seeing
The
that.
Mirage.
The Mirage.
See,
I
maybe
stayed.
it was a mirage, sir.
Whoa, that lag. I stayed at the Luxor last time, and that was really
Luxor,
awesome.
yeah, that had pretty
Luxor
slutty
has like
women, too.
Luxor had like really. I got a deal on the room I got, but it was really pretty. It was really nice. It was like one of the nicest hotels I've ever stayed in.
Did you do the Titanic exhibit?
I don't think that was there. I think that was after. I think I missed out on that. No. I didn't get to see it. No, I remember now. No.
I've seen a Titanic exhibit.
They had a
before,
Titanic.
but mine was in
Aquarium in
Mexico.
Vegas?
What?
There's an
Huh?
aquarium in Vegas.
Yeah.
That is a fucking pretty nice aquarium, actually. It's very small, but it's pretty nice.
Hmm.
You end up underwater with sharks swimming around you.
Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah, yeah, that's
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
There's an ice bar where everything's made out of ice.
Mhm.
In the Monte Carlo.
So where can I go gamble?
Everywhere.
Where can't you gamble?
Liquor store.
You can gamble. Exactly. I was about to say liquor store. I was like, you gamble at a liquor store, dude.
That's awesome.
You can gamble at gas stations.
Yeah, yeah. Once you get far enough, you start seeing the slot machines at gas stations.
That's awesome. No, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna go random and have fun. I just want to go have fun. I don't want to
Yeah.
like go with the mindset, oh, I'm gonna fucking hit it rich. Like I never do that. I go to have fun.
Yeah, that
I
was.
turned
that's-
for 5 minutes and I spent $50, and I didn't want to tell him anything because I was out food money.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh God.
I've gone. I mean, the last time I went, I won a little bit of money. It wasn't a lot, but it's. I mean, it's just chill. I wouldn't. I mean, if you have that mindset of like, oh, you're gonna win it
You
big,
should go.
it's
No, no,
pretty.
no. It's like, dude, it's like
probably
when I
not
go
gonna
to the
work out for you.
racetrack. When I go to the horse track, it's like the track I go to, it's like a $3 entrance fee, $2 for the program. So you pay $5 to get in and have information in your hands, right?
Yeah.
And it's 9 races. I put $5 on each race, regardless of how likely it is to win or lose. So that's $45 plus the 5 entrance and information, and I spent $50 the entire night if I don't eat there. But that's like my investment in having a fun time,
Yeah.
regardless of whether I win or not. It's like I'm not even caring really about the win. It's just I'm paying to be like, come on, you motherfucker, come on, Seabiscuit, get
Come
across
on,
that
Seabiscuit.
fucking line.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if that's your
Yeah.
like mindset going, you're gonna have a good time. I mean, I feel like
Yeah,
I feel like you're that kind of person who, regardless, you're gonna have a good time. It's a lot
Oh,
of
of
fun.
course.
It's definitely a lot of fun.
Just don't do what I did. I saw a guy fucking cash out a 5K ticket, and I was like, I could do that.
Yeah, don't go thinking you're just gonna strike it big, because
No,
most likely
no.
you're not.
That was my
Not that it can't happen, but you know.
Like that'd be the dream if I fucking hit a slot machine and win like a couple $100,000. I'd buy a car immediately.
Did
Drive that
definitely.
shit
That's
home.
I think that's definitely the first thing I'd want to do is buy a car.
I
So
wouldn't even go like buy a crazy car. I'd buy like a fucking Mazda.
no, I'd buy. Well, I wouldn't buy like a crazy car, but I'd buy something like out of my spending limit for
Something-
now.
Pretty much, you know.
Yeah.
Like, all right,
Something outside
Yeah.
of what I was usually gonna spend.
I mean, like, all right. Let's say I won 500,000 somehow.
I'd get like
Let's
a
say each of us
Lambo.
won 500,000 somehow.
Mhm.
What car would you buy?
I would buy my Evo, which is
Ah.
with everything on it, it's 40K. So I'm not even like. So like, what'd you say, 100,000? I would win, or how much?
I said 500.
500. So yeah, that's like what, like an eighth of what I'm about,
Yeah.
and the rest would go
I mean,
probably to a
look,
house. Or
I'm
something, or
a single
whatever.
guy. I don't have kids. I don't have a family I need to take care of. First stop is gonna be after the car. First stop is gonna be the Bunny Ranch.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Well, there you go.
Ah,
Stars,
I'll have a good time.
I guess. I mean,
you got a porn
It'd be
star.
memorable. You know?
I mean, yeah, it would be memorable, and it's like the Bunny Ranch is supposed to be like high end. I don't know if it's I don't
So
know if
you know
that's
you're
true,
gonna have a
but
good
high
time.
end
The
like
chick obviously has
prostitutes, right?
taken a shower.
What I hope they all have, but you never know. I mean, you know, that's how it goes. Yeah.
That's why, like, I'd be like, all right. It's not something I do often or ever have ever done really. So it's like, all right, I'm single. I'm not even seeing anybody right now. So hell yeah.
I know this. The one thing definitely. I don't know about the second thing I'd buy. Definitely, I'd buy a gun. Not
Oh,
to
yeah, of
like,
course.
not to like. Oh, I gotta protect my money, but just because I've been really like a gun nut, and I've really been wanting to. Ever since I went to the shooting range, I've really wanted a gun. So,
Yeah, exactly.
That's one thing
No.
I'd be like, I can spend, or buy.
For sure. I'd definitely buy a few things, A couple things that I would like to just have. For sure I'd set up some kind of emergency kit, if shit hits the fan, I'd be able to shell out the money to really set it up and be ready.
Yeah, I definitely the card thing though. That's the first thing I'd definitely do.
Yeah.
I agree with you there.
Definitely
Yeah.
like a nice, like, paid off, it's my car.
Yep. Felix, well, the first thing you would buy
House.
with 500,000.
Drop all my money on that fucking house.
Oh, that's
I guess
true.
you could.
Yeah, you
I'd
could
put
do
a
that.
deposit on a house for sure.
That's
I'd
a
definitely
big
buy
deposit.
a house, but I wouldn't. wouldn't pay it off, but I'd definitely put on like a good deposit on it.
Yeah.
Like
That's
make
a good
sure
idea.
the mortgage is pretty low, you know. Fix my credit for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my god, definitely have to pay off some bills. No, I'd still get the car first, then I would pay
Yeah.
bills.
Well, there'd be money to get out of debt afterwards. You know, it's not like I'm in like hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt. It's just the little debt I've accrued over the years.
Yeah, yeah,
you know?
yeah. It's not. Yeah, I mean the car's still more expensive than my debt, but
Yeah.
I mean, come on, a car. It's a car.
Oh, for sure. I would like. No, I wouldn't do that. I was gonna say I would go to the store and like the mall or something and buy a bunch like a fucking new wardrobe, but I'm in the
I
process
would
of losing weight right now,
definitely
so
do that though.
That's true, right?
that'd be kind of stupid.
I'd pay someone to lose weight for me.
What if Rich Joe got fat?
What if Rich Joe got fat?
You know?
What
Nah,
if
I don't
Rich
think I
Joe
would.
got fat?
Nah, I'm just saying. What if Rich Joe gets lazy and be like, "Nah, I don't want to do it. I'm rich. Fuck you."
It's true.
Eh,
What the fuck?
I
do you
would
wake up
definitely
with?
like
Poor people.
new computer for sure, entertainment system. You know.
Yep. See, Joe gets money. Joe's getting fat.
Yeah, I'm
No.
not
There's no
gonna-
reason to work, Joe. You rich.
Yeah, why would you?
No,
well,
no, see,
I'd still work.
that's rich. That's like nice chunk of change, rich. That's not like never work again, rich.
That's not like millions of dollars. If I had like millions, no, I'd have to be a lot too. It'd be
Yeah,
quite
it'd
a
have
lot
to be,
for me to
like-
quit working.
quite a lot. Cause like I know myself. I don't spend the most money out of people I know, but I do like to have a good time when I go places. you know?
Yeah, I like to. You know what my pet peeve is now, or that
No.
thing that takes my money is Amazon. I do a
damn.
lot of Amazon shopping.
Amazon takes everybody's money.
So like, I would have drones coming in and dropping shit off for me.
You know what I would get? I'd probably get a ranch in a nearby, like, somewhat rural area. Like, maybe an hour or two drive away so I could go for the weekend or something like that, you know?
I'd buy a castle.
Well, you could build, like,
I,
castle on a ranch.
I don't want to build a castle. I want to have it like on the, like you see on like books and stuff, just like by the ocean
Yeah.
and horses.
Speaking of building things, I've lately been getting into crafting a lot.
Uh huh.
Like, you know how I've always been into crafting online? Like, in MMOs, I get into crafting more than leveling.
Yeah.
No.
Remember how insanely long I would grind
Yeah,
on
you
mining or
grind.
something?
On 14 he would spend. That's all he leveled up was like mining, and then if he wanted something for mining, he would have to level up like leather work, and then he'd have to level up this, and he'd go do this, and this. I couldn't do that.
I spent more time doing that than anything else.
Yeah, he did.
And I like,
Definitely did.
I just enjoyed the hell. I was like, but it's only 150 more strikes to the next level.
Wow. There you go.
I'm like, but it's only 500 after that level. I guess it's not gonna take that long.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I actually decided to pick up woodworking, like crafting, like carving shit. You know? No,
Yeah.
I was like, nobody knows
I
what
was
that
like,
is, really.
No, I was like, yeah, go on. We're just waiting.
I was like, just dead silence. Like, okay, is that fucking weird?
Hold
Yeah.
on. So hold
No,
on.
so like,
You're like Jesus now.
Oh,
no,
you like
I didn't say I was a
Jesus now?
carpenter. I said woodworking, mother.
Oh, what's the difference?
Well, carpentry is like building tables and shit. Woodworking is more like
Building tables.
designing
tables.
No, like a little statue or something like that. You know what I mean?
But you could design a table.
Well, I could already design a table.
Can
My
you
point
put-
is, I've gotten into it, so I'm just starting out. You know, I'm like working on this little statue right now. It's pretty cool. Like I got some wood chisels today. I actually went stupid and bought a machine that does finer details,
Oh,
and then I
like
got the chisels that that take the majority of the wood off. So
Huh. It's pretty cool though.
even with the machine that like does all the fine shaping, it would take forever to do what the chisels do in moments.
Now, are you doing this because of the bow? Are you trying to build a bow? Are you still trying to build a bow? Pretty much.
I'm trying to build a boat.
Well, I remember you were trying to build a bow, like a bow and arrow.
Oh,
Like,
the
so
boat! I thought you
committed
said
to
a
that.
boat.
No, not a boat.
Yeah, hell yeah! I would love. I still haven't built the bow. I just got caught up in all kinds of other shit, but like yeah, I'll probably eventually end up using it for that as well. But I mean, I don't need any of that for the bow other than to like do intricate design work on it.
Yeah.
Which would be awesome. But no, I did see this awesome Pinterest link. This dude made a wooden statue
Yo, Pinterest
about the
is
size
for
of. Hold on. This guy made a wooden statue about the size of your fist, maybe a little larger. You know, in the shape of Gimli's head. So it's like a dwarf's head with the helmet and the beard and everything.
Yeah.
And it's a pipe.
Of course. It has
So
to
like
be
the
a pipe.
bowl is on top of his helmet.
Yeah.
And like the stem comes out the back, obviously, but it looks amazing. I want to build that.
Would.
You know,
The fucking Lord of the Rings nerds.
and it's just something that I enjoy doing. It's like I enjoy the art, I enjoy the drawing, the music. You know, this I randomly got into, and I gave it a lot of thought. You know me, I'm very impulsive. I jump into shit before I even do like my homework.
Yeah.
So I looked into this for about a week or so, and I'm just like, I mean, I sell the damn things at Home Depot, so I'm looking at them every day, pretty much. You know,
How much money have you spent?
not much.
Couple grand.
Not much, and it's on credit, so it's like $100, and you know.
Jesus Christ, Joe, you gotta buy yourself a fucking 3D printer.
Oh.
Oh,
yeah,
that's the next goal. That's the next.
That's 3D design though. That's where he's getting to, like, 3D design.
Yeah, that's like I was going to save up and do that, because I could have ordered it. I could have ordered the printer and been like, all right. But I saw the model that I would want, because I'm the type of person that I go ham on shit. You know, I don't like to buy the little model, because I'm gonna need to upgrade to the big model and pay. You know, I could spend $100 on the basic kit, and you know I can do little shit. But then I'm gonna want to do this, and to do that, I'm gonna need to buy the $1,200 model.
Yeah.
You know, and so I decided, I'm like, you know what, fuck it. I'll do this for now because I've been looking into it. The 3D printer, it's gonna be like $1,200 for the kit that I want to get.
Mhm.
So I'm just gonna finish paying off the credit off of like the shed and stuff that I'm building, this type spot. And when I have the available credit, I'll make that jump, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, they're really
And
popular.
not only that, the 3D printer, as cool as it is, it's computer work, and I don't get to actually craft it with my hands until it's been made, and then I have to like adjust here and there, you know?
No. You design it on a computer and then you print it out.
That's what I mean.
How dare you?
That's what I mean. Is like it's more Photoshop related than it is like me
no,
actually.
it's not Photoshop. It's 3D. You're working on a 3D scape. Photoshop,
Yeah.
for the most part, is a 2D scape.
Well, what I mean is like I'm working on the computer. I'm not actually crafting it with my bare
So
hands.
are
you know
you
what I mean?
saying digital art is not art?
Not at all. That's not what I'm saying at all. What
I
I'm
was about
saying
to
is
say,
what I
because I
wanted
was
to
like, how
do.
dare you? That is what he's
No,
trying
no,
to
no,
say.
no, no.
And
About
Felix,
Photoshop?
Felix, do you agree? He's talking shit. He's saying,
About Photoshop, what the fuck?
yeah, he's saying 3D art is
No.
not credible.
Get out of here, Joe.
I'm not saying that.
That's what it felt like. You just said it.
What I'm saying is I want to make something with my bare hands.
And you can't do that with.
Hold on, you're saying you're not making
Photoshop?
it with your bare hands because you're working on a computer? You're pushing
Okay,
keys. damn
I
it.
want to, like what I said is I want, look, I'll give you this example. I could find a template for whatever, let's say the Gimli's head, okay?
Okay.
I could find the template and print it out on the printer, and it takes like several hours to actually make it, right?
Uh-huh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, I could do that. How long? It's gonna take like a day or so, right?
Probably.
Okay.
Give or take. Not including if I had to design it myself, it would take God knows how many hours
It would
to
take-
get that done.
It would take days.
You know? Okay, yeah, countless hours. And that, I do want to do that. I do want to get into that eventually. However, I actually want to work with the actual block of wood. I put it in a vise and I'm sculpting the shit out of it. I'm getting up, I'm looking at it, I'm walking back. You know, I want a more... Huh?
And take months doing it?
What?
I still feel like it's the same thing.
Yeah,
No, it
you
is the
are
same
working.
thing, don't get me wrong.
You're
But this
just
is what I
working with
wanted
a
to do.
digital piece of
You get
wood.
me?
Whatever, lose a finger then. I don't give a fuck.
Fuck you then. So you can't build shit. You guys know me. I like building shit. You know, I like making stuff. I
Have you
like
considered
working with my hands.
Have you considered paper craft? Look it up.
Yeah,
Really?
it is.
Papercraft?
I thought he was gonna go metal. I thought he was gonna say like, you know, working with
Yeah,
metal.
what? Go metal.
Well,
Joe.
actually, now that you
That's
mentioned
like
that, I eventually want to build a forge and start getting
There
into
you go.
blacksmithery.
Actually, I'll do that. with
That's where you start getting like hardcore and shit. When you could build like fucking swords and shit. That's when you're like,
Exactly.
legit.
See,
you. Tell them
I want to get into that eventually, but like I'm starting with wood because wood is relatively cheap compared to like a big ass block of wood, metal.
So you skipped. You skip like Felix. You skipped
metal on
paper.
train tracks. Fucking train tracks have lots of free metal.
Don't do that, Jones.
Oh Lord,
Just don't listen to that. Just whatever he said, forget
you
it.
fucking stab.
Anyway, I'm just
Okay.
gonna skip. Felix, you had a topic. I'm just gonna let's go to that because
Yeah,
we're
Hold
never
on,
gonna
Joe,
get
you
there.
had a topic
Oh my god.
too. Didn't you said you wanted to talk about something specifically?
I just did. I
You
just
just did.
talked.
Oh,
What are you talking about?
I thought you were about. I thought you were about to talk about Kim Kardashian getting fucking gun pointed at the face.
What?
Okay,
Who cares about that? Get out of here with that, Felix. Nobody cares.
I know nobody cares.
GTFO. What is your topic? If it's that, you're out.
No, that's not my
I
topic.
feel like it better not be your topic.
No, it's not my fucking topic.
Okay, go for it.
Anyways, I was talking about how fucking amazing stories have happened throughout the history of MMORPGs.
Okay.
Like, for example, the assassination of Lord Britain from Ultima Online back in 1997. Do you remember that game?
Ultima Online. It sounds very familiar.
It was like
I've heard of it. I never played.
Yeah, I don't think I've
like
played
a
Ultima.
bit, whatever. Anyways, Lord Britain. It was basically an online version of the fucking Ultima games.
Okay.
And then the creator goes by like Lord Britain or whatever his name is.
Uh huh.
Anyways, you know how back in the day, anyways, he would like do like open fucking server notes or patches, whatever, and he would announce what they were in public, in game with his character.
Oh, okay. So he would get his avatar and like
Yeah, he would get his avatar and would make
go
the
to
announcement
like a
over-
village and be like, today this update comes out, or I'm planning to
Yeah,
do this.
patch notes. Anyways,
Yeah.
apparently the server crashed, right?
Okay.
And when he logged back in, he forgot to add up his immortality abilities and all this little magic stuff so other characters won't kill him. And apparently a character assassinated him.
Whoa.
That's amazing.
His character, so the king of the fucking realm or whatever, got murdered by some assassin.
Okay.
You know, stories like that.
Oh, well, oh, that was it? Okay, so what do you got? I felt like, I was like, did he drop rare loot, or what's up? But
No.
I thought he dropped like some rare loot or
guy,
something.
Richard Gary, his character got killed by a player.
Yeah.
And he was supposed to be killed. He was one of those people who weren't supposed to get killed because he was protected by fucking magic and whatever the fuck spells they gave their own characters, you know.
Yeah. So
He should have had guards.
I would think you would automatically be immortal, but I guess not. I guess
No,
you
that's what I'm
don't
saying.
drink
He
potions.
turned on the immortality, but when the server crashed, it was disabled.
reset. Oh, I see. Okay. So what do you got for us then, Felix?
Well, have you guys heard? Have you guys heard of the game Asher's Call?
No.
I can't say that I have.
It's an old MMORPG from 2000.
Uh huh.
Anyways, it was a player-driven story game, you know.
Uh huh.
Okay, so there was like this event that was gonna happen for like a new expansion, I think, that where the players could defend it or let it happen any faster. So it was like like these shards, you know, that people had to destroy or protect. Anyways, there was 4 players keeping everybody.
Hey, my bad. Not to interrupt. I'm gonna have to go.
Okay.
Okay,
Sorry, I gotta go.
well, that's fine.
We'll explain later.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Mhm.
All right. Thank you for having me on. Have a great episode. I will be back later, or not to next episode. Yeah.
Go get laid. Go
Yeah.
get
Okay.
laid.
Yeah. You go do you.
Whatever. All right. Thanks, you guys. I'll see you.
Later.
This is Not So Average Joe.
Oh my god.
Signing off.
He could just leave. Leave. Go away. because like, I want everyone to know that I'm leaving. I just want to make sure that you all know I'm leaving. Just leave, motherfucker. So anyway, okay,
I
so
just want to go get laid.
yeah, so what were you saying?
In Ashton's Colorado, there's a player versus the environment server.
Yeah.
No PvP in this one.
Mhm.
Anyways, they were supposed to destroy the crystals, right? When all those crystals were destroyed, something was supposed to happen. The new expansion was supposed to come out or something like that.
Okay.
There were 4 players defending the last crystal that needed to be destroyed from all the realms,
Okay.
and they defended that shit for 24 days.
No fucking way.
Hold on, I'm sorry, 24 hours a day.
Oh.
I forgot. I forgot how long they did it for. I think it was a couple of weeks or a month. Even though it was, anyways, like a month, pretty much.
Like,
or, I
there's-
don't know. It was a long time.
Like they had to if they logged out, they were screwed.
Yeah, there was 4 of them. Pretty sure it was 4 of them guarding the crystals 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
They set up rotations to defend the shard, anyways.
Oh, okay.
Their actions prolonged the halt of the story progression of the entire game, the entire fucking game.
Wait. So wait, let me get this straight. So, once the crystals get destroyed, then they continued with the story or whatever the
Yes.
expansion was. These guys were trolling,
No,
or
it was you had to. The game gave you a choice: defend the crystals or destroy the crystals.
so they chose to.
Yeah,
Obviously, the creators wanted you to destroy it because that would continue the story, right?
Yeah, pretty much monsters were attacking the crystals, and eventually they were supposed to fall and let the crystals crash. You know?
And that was part of the that was the assumed story that it was supposed
Yeah.
to that the creators wanted. But these guys were like, no, we're gonna defend it.
They pretty much halted the progression of the entire game.
So you have to wait for these guys to die until you can continue your MMO.
So the game masters
Mhm.
started sending monsters, waves of monsters to attack them.
Yeah, that was so cool.
They held them off for a long time, but eventually they failed.
Oh.
But the thing is, however, they paid a tribute to the players by setting up statues of the players
Oh, that is really cool.
or something like that, like a monument of
Yeah,
to,
like
to
to
honor
them
the
surviving.
players.
Yeah, that's pretty
So that
cool.
was-
Yeah, that's really cool. That's kind of like, well, I guess they didn't. I'm assuming they didn't know that. Like, come on, dudes, you were supposed to die so we can continue the expansion pack. They thought they probably assumed they were doing something good, and
Can you imagine though, if games?
I mean-
is that how games work today?
you can't even say that because, well, what about that guy who died playing Diablo 3?
That's true.
That guy, like, he spent what, like 48? How many days was I forgot? There was like an insane amount of time where he didn't talk to anyone. He just stayed and played Diablo 3 and did not stop until he died. So people are committed, I guess.
No, but I'm talking about like I mean like I'm talking about like nowadays like you have to do this for the expansion for it to
Oh,
happen
so
or
something
you know?
creative like that. I don't think. Yeah. No, I mean, I'm sure after someone saw this happen, they were like, well, we're not gonna try anything like that again because it's just gonna be one huge troll thing going on.
Now the next one is 2003. It's from EverQuest.
Oh,
Everybody knows about it.
EverQuest, yeah, I do
One
know.
of the biggest MMORPGs, like pre-Warcraft. It was one of the
Yes.
biggest fucking ones out there.
Yeah, definitely.
If you haven't heard of fucking Warcraft, then you probably lived under a rock, or you've been born recently.
Yeah. I mean, well, EverQuest was definitely one of those things that when I started getting into MMOs, it was already dying. Just to give you an
Yeah.
idea of how old EverQuest is. EverQuest?
So the 3 top guilds of the server of the Rallic server or whatever, or Ralazek PvP server,
Mhm.
assembled
Yeah.
180 players with the intent to kill one dragon known as Kara Firm or Kara Firm,
Uh huh.
the sleeper.
Yeah.
Anyways, this monster was created by Sony to not die. The story said that this dragon could not be killed or something like that.
Yeah.
He had so much HP that it was basically impossible for him to be killed.
Now wait, just to rewind real quick. Was EverQuest Sony's game?
Yeah, it's Sony.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's Sony.
Yeah. Okay. So the dragon?
Anyways, when the dragon's health dropped to 26%, the boss disappeared, just despawned.
No way. Uh huh.
The players talked with the EverQuest game masters and they were told that the alleged bug had caused the problem. The following day, Carafirm was back in a sleeping state. There was an apology from the official EverQuest forums from SOE, pretty much Sony.
So they are actually closed down not too long ago.
Okay. Explain that they had stopped the encounter because they feared that the players were engaging the boss in an unintended manner.
Well, what
Pretty
do you
much,
mean? You attack a
pretty much
dragon. That's all there is to it.
the game masters despawned because they were attacking. They were trying to take them out in an intended manner. The players were engaged with Carafim once again in another 3-hour battle, and he was defeated. Finally.
That
Pretty
felt
much
pointless. Uh huh.
Sony Sony erased the dragon because they didn't want him to be defeated, and they're like, you guys are fighting him the wrong way.
I mean, they fought him for how many hours? The second time around?
3 hours and killed him.
I mean, if that's not an MMO, I don't know what is. I mean, that's like a if you want to learn about like hardcore MMO, and that's not even like I know there's like dungeons out there that are even longer now.
yeah,
Like that's some hardcore like MMO shit right there. You gather and then how many people did you say?
180 players.
100 you gather 180 players that all have the exact same schedule, or they took the time off to do this thing, and you're saying they did it the wrong way. I don't know.
Oh my god.
That's really weak.
I heard about the fight. Pretty much they kept getting killed and being revived. Killed and revived.
Oh, that's how it is with every MMO. It's like, I mean, you have your
The thing
healer.
is, the players, they were getting revived faster than they was losing health, you know?
Oh, wow. Okay,
They were
that's
being brought back
crazy.
faster than they were being killed, and that's how they whittled him down.
I see. That's crazy. Huh. I'm guessing it's like one of those things with a dungeon. Once you go in, I mean, one of those things
Maybe,
where
I don't know.
once the battle started, you probably can't go into that zone or
Kind of wish I
whatever.
played EverQuest, you know? Like,
Yeah, honestly, that was one game I kind of missed out on. Like I knew about it, but I was just like, there's other MMOs. I mean, Warcraft. Like
yeah.
for us, it was Final Fantasy 11. We're like, well, why am I gonna get on this old timey MMO when I can play something prettier at the time anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I really didn't bother.
You guys, you heard about the fucking plague outbreak, right?
I believe so. You go on ahead and tell that story because it's
The
pretty cool.
Corrupted Plague was basically a thing that had to do with a fucking boss, you know, that it affected within the dungeon. It would drop players' HPs pretty fast.
Yeah.
And some people found a way to take that, and it would affect other players nearby. So they found a way to get that disease out of the game into the open world.
Yeah. So just to like, I mean, for people who probably don't know MMOs that well, whenever you fight a boss, they usually have exceptions where they have unique powers. Like some of them will gain health, or some of them will get a buff that makes them stronger for a limited time. Some enemies, and I remember this like on Final Fantasy 14, will do things like poison you and stuff like that. Once, like you're saying, once you finish that boss battle, though, that effect is gone. But I remember this story quite a bit. So yeah, like you said, once they got out, people it wasn't a hack, was it? I thought it was accidental or something.
It was something about transforming somebody into a sheep, and they could teleport with the plague outside, or something like that. I
Yeah.
forget what it was.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
there detail about it nowadays?
Yeah, I remember hearing it. Yeah. So you teleport out of there, and then
Now here's
I
the
mean,
thing,
obviously
though.
they weren't supposed to
When you went to the
get
main
sick.
cities, the
Uh-huh.
lower players had a harder chance of staying alive because it was supposed to be a high damage thing for higher level players. So
Yeah.
the lower players were getting lower level players were getting killed instantly.
The
And
higher
here's the
ones
thing.
had more HP, so have like a higher chance of living.
In real life, they use this as an example of how people would treat a real life outbreak,
Mhm.
because there were people trying to help people, and there was other people trying to infect other people.
Yeah. Okay, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean that's true. I mean, I'm sure I would think that at a time like that, I would think more people would try to help, and I'm sure I don't know if that was the case on this, but I mean, yeah, like I said, I would think more people would come in to help, but then you always have those jerks who just
kill
want to make you just want to kill everything and ruin shit for everyone else. Yeah, I remember hearing about this. Like it was a pretty crazy time to be playing, because this was I didn't even fix it right away, right? Like it took a while to fix.
I think it took a few days. Could be wrong though.
Yeah, yeah, that was really. I remember hearing that story though. That's a really crazy time.
Anyways, I kind of wished I was there during that when that
That
happened.
one, seriously, I would have been. But
That would have been
I
fun.
mean, I wonder if there's any people who just like they were like they heard about it and they're like, well, I'm not logging in, or if they
I'm pretty
did
sure there
log
was.
in, they teleported to somewhere like. I wonder if there's any places where you just
With
probably
the
don't see
outbreak.
any people. Yeah, somewhere you can avoid it. But then even that, you'll be like, okay, well, you gotta hide in this area, and then you know someone's gonna come after you, be a jerk, and try to infect you.
Now, this one story is from Eve Online back in 2005 also.
I remember Eve Online, yeah.
I think the game had to do with some space traveling and had some real life stuff that was worth real life money.
Yeah, yeah.
Talking about how $16,000 was stolen from another
Wow.
guild. It's called the Epic Heist.
Go
The
on.
Guild and Social Club, a freelance mercenary outfit known for selling services such as corp infiltration, theft, and other assassinations, required a new target. The CEO, Miriel, whatever. Anyways, they spent almost a year infiltrating their target's corporation and their own members. Pretty much, they had people sneaking in and spying. Being like what's it called? Fuck, what do you call it? Like
Hmm?
sending a spy.
Like
It took a
espionage.
year with infiltrating people.
Yeah. So what were they doing exactly?
They killed their main primary target, and
As
then
in,
they
when you say
stole
kill, what do you mean
in
kill?
game.
They you killed someone in game.
Yes, and they took over $16,000 worth of stuff. They,
And
they,
uh huh.
they've written a whole comic book about this.
Uh huh.
It was a year-long venture just to steal and murder somebody. They joined the
So
guild, became a high-ranking member of the guild, and then assassinated somebody.
so they're like, I honestly I don't recall evil. Did it have PvP?
I think they did. It was a space MMORPG where you could fly ships and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. That sounds very. Huh. Okay. That's crazy. So
How would
they.
you feel? You've become friends with somebody. You're a friendship of one whole year, and then he just stabs you in the back
But
and
like,
takes all
how
your money.
committed are you? I mean, I'm sure. Like, how much did you say? How much money?
16,000.
Okay, 16,000. And you said, did they say how many people were involved?
No, it doesn't say how many people were involved.
But I'm guessing quite a lot.
Probably yeah.
So,
Like I said, there's a
so
whole
I
comic
guess
book
for
about
like a year, you're like committed to being. I'm gonna be a backstabber,
Yeah, like anybody
and
I'm making friends with is not really my friend, you know?
not really my friend. Not only that, but I'm making money. They're all like sharing it somehow. I mean, like,
Yeah,
what other reason would you have to waste your time like that if you're not gonna get paid? Huh. That's pretty crazy. Yeah.
it's crazy. Let's see.
That must be really depressing though. Be like, remember that guy you dated in the game? Well, he turned out to be a spy for some
He
other
killed your
guild.
sister. He killed me.
Killed
You weren't
everyone.
like that at the time.
Wow.
Can you
And
imagine the
yeah.
betrayal you feel towards the people you
Well,
betrayed?
I had someone from my MMO from Final Fantasy 14 from my guild who disbanded
Yeah, I know. I was
our
part
free
of that.
company. Yeah, yeah, that's right. You were. Someone disbanded our free company, took our money, and went to another
Sold the house.
server. Built, huh?
Sold the house.
They built a house. I didn't know
They sold
that.
the house. Our house. Our
Yeah,
guild
yeah, yeah,
house.
we had a house. We had an in-game house, and in-game houses in that game are really expensive. And then you put in a lot of money into those houses,
Hmm?
and to have someone sell that house
Take all the money from the
and
vault,
take and yes, there's also a vault you guys share
and
where
then leave the server. It's a different server.
yeah, so they put in all this money. You put in all this money for like maybe you want to upgrade a bigger house or something, and so everyone starts putting in money, and then this person in charge comes in. Yeah, like you said, they take all the money and they switch their character over to another server with all your money. It really sucks. I didn't put in a lot of money if I remember right, but I do remember buying a room in that house. You had to pay for a room in that game.
That was
Uh,
200K.
that was 300,000 plus my furniture, which I spent like half a mil or maybe a mil on furniture in that house. So like a mil and a half, and it's like gone. It really fucking sucks. So like from personal experience, I know how it is. It sucks a lot to have someone do that to you.
But imagine losing real money.
That's well, I kind of did. I mean, remember I did buy
Yeah,
Gil,
I know, but that's about like
but I didn't spend. I spent
60,000.
yeah, I spent $20. I mean, $20 to buy, and most of it went to armor and stuff like that. So I can't even say like I spent all my money and then it's gone. But it's still, I mean, yeah, 16,000, and I'm guessing it's 16,000 together, right, with all these people, not just one person.
No, I know.
Yeah, that's still a lot of money though. It's $16,000.
Now, the next one I want to talk about is actually another Warcraft one. Fucking Warcraft, I probably have a lot of shit.
Yeah, Warcraft's pretty rare.
Have you seen the video where they're having a funeral for this one player, and this fucking guild comes out of nowhere and starts slaughtering them all?
No, I've heard of the funeral they had for a guy, like a big Warcraft player, right? And he died of like I believe like cancer or something like that. I can't remember.
They were having a funeral for this one player, right? They asked everybody politely not to disturb the funeral.
Mhm.
Everybody. And it's a PvP server, and this one guild said, "You know what? Fuck that."
Oh my god.
You know what? You can't tell us what to do. This is a PvP server, so they went in there and slaughtered everybody.
Wow, that is really
They murdered everybody on a person's funeral.
wow. Well, I mean, how many people do they have in this funeral? How do you not like? Come on.
If you look at the video, the people at the funeral attending are probably like 80 players,
Mhm.
60, 80 players, and then the people attacking them are like 20.
No way.
But they're like, I think they were like a max level guild attacking, like a casual guild.
I see. So, oh, okay. Yeah, because I remember. I'm guessing I'm thinking of another event where they had a big, like a really huge funeral for a.
Oh yeah, we've had lots of funerals.
Yeah. Yeah, this,
11
you're talking
had
about
one,
this is something
14
smaller.
had one.
Hmm.
Anyway, that's just it. Fucking. Anyways, the last one I want to talk about is the Final Fantasy 11 one.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay.
Have you heard of Absolute Virtue?
No.
Absolute Virtue is one of the strongest MMORPG bosses ever made.
Okay.
I can't really recall how much HP he has, but from what
So
I
you
remember,
you
he had over
fought him though.
No, I've never fought it. He's had over 20 million HP
Wow. Okay.
or 200 million. I forget what the number was. It's one of those two.
Like a ridiculous number though.
18 hours trying to defeat him.
Uh huh.
A guild spent 18 hours trying to
Wow.
defeat the boss.
Yeah.
Every second he recovers 500 HP.
Oh my god. So you've got to be. You had to have like some big DPS people on there.
Yes.
Wow.
Fucking. Eventually, they saw what they called. But yes, they spent 18 hours trying to defeat this boss and failed.
Oh what?
Quits.
No way.
People were passing out and getting physically ill from the fight.
No way. Really.
Yes, you can look it up. Just Google Absolute Virtue 18-hour fight.
And
There's
people.
no video of it, but this was a big thing back when we were playing. I remember people talking about Absolute Virtue, and I was like, "What are you guys talking
What
about?"
is he?
You know,
What is he? Like, what kind of creature is he?
he's like a white-looking angel creature, but I don't know. It's hard to describe. He's white with
But-
claws, and he's bluish with wings.
Uh huh.
Apparently, he had multiple forms. So every time you defeated one form, he'd transform into another form.
Very Final Fantasy like. Uh huh. Wow. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure that's not like. I wonder if that's like the longest someone has gone.
This is why. I remember now. This is the reason why they said they have that message in front of the start of the game. You remember that one?
Yeah, and whenever you would start up Final Fantasy 11, it would say something along the lines of "Don't forget to take a break." You know, what else did it say? It said something about like your personal health. Remember to take care of yourself. There's something else it said too. Oh, don't forget about your friends and family. Was that it? I can't remember.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's pretty much that. Yeah, it would give you a warning though. It was kind of a. It was. I remember seeing it. I was like, it was a little strange at first because I was like, what? I mean, it's just a
After
game.
the boss was eventually killed after he was nerfed, and the only way to kill him was to glitch him into the wall or something like that.
So he couldn't attack or something.
Yeah, something like that. But it still took him a long time to fucking kill. And this was after his HP was dropped, and like I said, they used the glitch to defeat him.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah, I know. So I don't think there's anybody officially yet that has defeated him. And if they have, probably doesn't really
through.
matter anymore. Because remember, max level was like 75 at the time, and people can
No,
reach level. Now.
it's 100, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I'm still guessing you would need a lot of people when he's nerfed. So
That's the thing, though. I mean, can you imagine fucking something like that happening nowadays? 18-hour
I wonder.
fight?
I wonder. The way I would approach it would be, okay. How many people did you say?
It was a holding show. I'm assuming the full party was probably 24 players.
So I'm
switching
guessing.
in and out.
Well,
You
yeah,
would
that's what
probably-
I was thinking. I was like, okay, half of you go in. Okay, so everybody go in. Like,
Here's a way you can rotate players. You drop the whole party. You invite a new party. So if you had like more than 24 players, like a bunch of people standing by, you can
Yeah.
drop that party and invite a new party.
and then they would take a break, and
they
then
would
come
probably take
back.
a break for a few hours and then switch off with the more other players.
Holy shit! Imagine how like, that's how committed you are to this thing, and that's how like.
Assuming one person probably stayed there for the full 18 hours just to
I'm
leave.
sure, yeah, definitely. But I mean, that could be very. Looking at a screen, I work with video games, and I usually spend 8-hour days at the least in front of a screen, and I'll tell you, it's very. I know it sounds very whiny, saying
I
it,
believe you.
but yeah, well, you would know, definitely, you would know, but it's very tiresome. You get very. It's very life draining.
It
and if
puts
it-
a strain on your back too for
It
some
does.
reason.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
know
well yeah,
what
you're
it does.
you're. I mean, when you play an MMO, you're usually leaning forward, looking at the screen, especially when you're into it. You're rarely. I think whenever you're into playing a game, you're rarely leaning back and relaxing. I feel like you get more stressed and you start leaning forward, and like 18 hours of doing that, even like 8 hours of doing that, can be very tiresome, and like it gets you mentally too. Like it's physically and mentally exhausting.
Yeah.
So I can only imagine being like, let's say I could do 8 hours and I'd be drained for like a day or two, and that sounds really like weird to say out loud, because I mean, first, I haven't done it in forever, but it's definitely very draining.
I think I remember the last time I stayed up really playing all day long. I just wanted to fucking leave. I didn't want to play with these people.
Yeah, and
There's people
I've never
online.
been like that bad where it comes to. I've never done a dungeon where I've needed like more than 2 hours of my attention. So I don't think I've ever like experienced something that hardcore.
You came into Final Fantasy pretty late, right?
I did, definitely.
Back in the early days, just to level up, it took forever.
Yeah, oh, definitely, yeah.
Can you imagine fucking being there from the time you wake up till night, and then fucking once it hits night, you're like, okay, maybe we're gonna end it soon and go to sleep, and then going past that to 6 a.m. That's the worst.
Yeah, it definitely.
You
It's.
don't want to sit there anymore. You have to go use the fucking bathroom, but they're like, oh, you have to use it again. I'm like, oh, fuck yourself. It's been, what, 4 hours since the last time?
Someone told me this. This is kind of funny. Someone told me. Remember that scene in South Park? Remember that episode where they play Warcraft?
Yeah.
Remember the scene where where they all get fat and Cartman's mom comes and he has to take a shit?
The fucking trash can thing?
That is a thing now on Warcraft. No joke.
Shitting
That
on
is a
bucket?
shitting on a bucket is a thing now on Warcraft.
That players do on purpose?
That players do on purpose so they don't have to leave.
I believe that.
Someone was telling me about it.
I've heard the phrase poop socking or shit socking or something like that. Where they
Yeah. Someone was telling me about that. Yes. Where? Do you want to explain it to people who are listening right now?
I guess the thing is where you just shit in a sock instead of going to the bathroom. I mean, is it really that important to be raiding consistently that fast just to get to the end goal before anybody else? That you have to shit in a sock or in a bucket?
It's pretty crazy. Yeah. But I mean, I feel like
People
part of
enjoy
it's
the game.
part of it's like exaggeration, and if it does happen, it's like one or two people. I would think.
Yeah, it's really a one, you know. But there are those fucking people. Once the fucking shit launches, 24 hours later, they've done
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, but I think like when you have such a huge brand that people like really rely on. I mean, that's what they wanted. That's like it's just
The
something
thing
to
is, they want to
strive
be the
for.
first player to do it. They want to be the first player to get all those rare items and then sell them and make a profit.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely those people who do that, but I also think there's a lot of those people who just that's how into the game they are. I mean, one of our friends when the new expansion pack for Warcraft came out, I believe he played 12 hours straight. Yeah. Yeah, I remember like I saw him online and I was like, "Oh, do you want to play Overwatch? You're on Blizzard anyway."
No.
And he's like, "No." He's like, "I'm actually going to bed right. I was about to go to bed right now because what do you call it? Because I've been playing for this long I've been playing since the expansion came out." And I was like, "Wow, okay." So,
How do you feel about Warcraft just giving fucking max level characters to players?
I get it. Part of me gets it.
But
Part
there's
of
a party
me
they're like, why the fuck would you do that? Let them earn it.
Yeah, but I feel like okay, maybe if you jump, it's because there's so many. I think the thing is that there's so many expansion packs for you to have to go through the whole. First of all, you jump into Warcraft, and for you to do level 1 through whatever, through what's the new cap?
110.
110?
110. For you to get to 110, you would have to go through all the expansions, right?
Not necessarily. You can just grind.
Really? I thought it was you had to go through all of them.
The fastest way to fucking level up is experience from quests. I'm
Mhm.
assuming, yeah, pretty much the expansions.
Huh. Yeah. I mean, I would want to go through everything. But that's just me because I like the story. I get some people just want to skip it and go into it and just really go into the grinding part of the game. I would rather check out the story and how it builds up and stuff. But I guess some people just they didn't care. I think a lot of people didn't care for a lot of the expansions in that game, and just skip it. Just I don't want to go through the vanilla part of the game. Just get me there. So part of me gets it. Part of me don't.
Don't do it. Don't say those words.
What?
There's people out there who would not like what you just said.
Say what?
The vanilla part of Warcraft.
What about vanilla part of Warcraft?
There is no vanilla Warcraft.
Yes, there is. There definitely is. It's not there anymore. But if you go to the free-to-play servers, which you're not supposed to because it's legal,
I know.
but you can go and play you can play vanilla. Huh?
People are doing this for a version of Warcraft that doesn't exist anymore.
That doesn't. Well, it does exist. It just doesn't exist on Blizzard officially. You know,
You know.
it's still there. Obviously, people are still. Well, I mean, that big ass vanilla server got closed down.
But imagine doing this. Imagine going back to 11, but having
Mhm.
to deal with all the fucking XP grinding before you get.
I honestly, okay, this is where I kind of agree with skipping your level. I don't know if this would be the same thing for Warcraft, but I would love to just be pushed to level 100 and go through the story.
If they're doing that, why even bother with levels anymore? Just erase the
Yeah,
level.
yeah, but it's Final Fantasy 11 was that kind of MMO where you had to be high level, and I never got to go through the whole story. So if I was given a chance to be like, well, here you go through 100, everything's gonna be easy for you, but you get to go through the story. I would definitely do it.
That's true.
Definitely. But yeah, I'm gonna say.
In Warcraft, you can do it though. You can get your max character and go back and experience that
Yeah,
shit.
that's what I was thinking. I was like, maybe they do the same thing too. I honestly didn't get into Warcraft that much, so I don't know too much about it.
I personally have tried Warcraft several times and I cannot.
I've
get into
tried 3 times. I tried once when they gave me a free. They gave me a free. It was when they just started doing the free month. I did that. GameStop gave me a free copy of the expansions with Pandaria, is it Pandaria?
Pandaland. Yeah.
Pandaland. Yeah, when Pandaland came out, and I liked it a lot, but I was not interested enough where I was like, I'm gonna pay $15 a month, so I stopped. And then that account got hacked, so I lost all the expansion pack, so I never went back. And then I got invited one more time, and I tried it for a couple days, and I was kind of busy with work and stuff, so I didn't give it too much of my time. so I didn't care for it. So I totally skipped it.
Not my cup of tea.
I would give it a fair chance if I had a group to play with. Definitely.
I have tried. I have really tried. I cannot. I don't like it.
I feel like it's a lot to remember.
Outdated.
Well, I've seen what it looks like now, and it's definitely been prettied up, been made up.
No. The graphics have been improved and all that stuff, right? And whatever. But everything about it, the way it handles, the way it plays, it's completely outdated.
I see.
The,
Yeah.
The questing, you have to go back and fucking turn into a fucking NPC instead of just collecting your reward.
Not all.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
But that's probably my
that's
personal.
traveling.
I fucking got spoiled by modern day fucking MMORPGs.
yeah, modern MMOs, and they kind of baby you throughout the way, which I don't
Yeah.
mind. But
Like, what the fuck do I have to fly across the
I think
fucking sky?
the
What
one
kind of
the one I
teleport?
just I got back into, but I stopped playing was Star Wars.
Okay.
Yeah, the Star Wars MMO, which is I got farther than I've been before, and the story was I forgot why I stopped playing, but it was so good. It got really interesting.
You could have used your other command bars.
Yeah, that's definitely it. I wish that game would have came out on the console. So I feel like it's would have been
Nice.
so great.
I've been playing Guild Wars 2 again.
Oh, really?
That's actually I really enjoy it. The
Really?
gameplay, you tried it? It's free.
I tried it a while back. That's when you started playing it. That's when the game came out. But yeah, I haven't played it lately. I should probably give it a chance then if it went free to play.
Yeah, it's free to play.
Oh yeah, I'll probably check it out then. I'll probably download it today.
Free. Oh, good.
What was that?
The combat, and then you unlock all your fucking all your main attacks like within 10 levels. So you can shift through weapons just to see what you like, what kind of weapons you like to use. You know,
Oh,
there's some stuff
Cool.
that's locked, but I'm pretty sure that's just for premium characters. There's no-
yeah.
it's like no. It's like really there's no pay to win. You know.
One of our friends just got a PS4, and he's playing DC Universe, and that game really went downhill. That game feels I think one of the main reasons I stopped playing was because it feels so money hungry. Like if you want to do anything in that game, you have to give them money.
Like a monthly subscription type of thing, or
Either
like
monthly
pay for-
subscription or buy the DLC. I think with the monthly subscription is like one of the things they do is they have a limit on how much money you can carry,
Uh-huh.
and whatever's left over goes into a bank that you can withdraw if you pay for premium.
Uh-huh.
And then a lot of the remember the vaults, the daily vaults you would do where you would get free items.
with
those-
whatever his name is.
With the Joker, remember where he would give you random like T-shirts and or items and shit like that. Really cool stuff.
Pretty cool shit right there.
I believe it's either every 3 or 4 days, or it's weekly now,
That sucks.
unless you're premium.
I
And
remember
then just
getting like 3 a day.
Yeah. You would get one a day. I believe you would get one a day, because remember we would do them every day for when we played when it was still like.
I remember doing them multiple times a day though, so I don't know. Or did you get one for free and then you got the daily one when you first started?
Yeah. You definitely would do that. You would get one, and then I guess the way they designed it was they accidentally gave you two. So yeah, you would get an extra one. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. That game was really bad. Now it's just, it could be a lot of fun. It's just you could totally tell that the only reason this is still on is to just get money off of you. And once they do that, it doesn't feel fun anymore. Once you have to pay for
Do it
everything.
nowadays. You try to fucking do anything for free and you're like, oh, sorry, you can't get past this fucking part of the game unless you pay for it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of games just haven't figured it out yet. I'm sure there's a formula out there, and it's
Man,
gonna be different for every
everywhere.
game.
Even some games that you fucking pay full price for are starting to have the fucking little gift shops, you know?
So, you know who does this? And like, I don't mind it so much. Overwatch. Overwatch is you pay the game, which is like you pay $60 for it, right? All the DLC that's coming out is free. So
Okay.
all the characters, all the maps, everything is free. But they give you so like every time you level up, you get a loot box, and that loot box gives you either sprays or it's sprays, voice lines, or skins or different stuff for your character for each character. So each character has like a set amount of sprays, spray paints, or voice voice lines or skins. So if you have to every time, like I said, every time you level up, you unlock it. So they give you the option of paying for it. So you pay $10 and you get 10 fucking loot boxes or whatever it is.
Huh?
So I feel like they've done it they've done it in a good way. Games like DC Universe have not, where it feels too forced. I'm trying to think what else has. The other one that's done really good with it was Grand Theft Auto. All the DLC on Grand Theft Auto is free, and that's the way they wanted to keep it. The way they make money after that is selling shark cards, which is in-game money. So if you don't want to grind for cash, you can give them real money, and
Yeah,
they'll give
yeah.
you money which you can use to spend on whatever the hell you want. I definitely feel like if it's, I think it works when it's like, when it's more when you don't have to give them money to keep playing in the game. You know?
So this is you're saying that the way they should do it is have everything free. You can beat the game. You can beat other players
Mhm.
for free,
You can
or for that one price you pay. But if you want to look different, have fucking glowing weapons, or fucking have lightsabers that don't exist in the real game, but they're just skins over your real stuff. Pay for it.
definitely. That's definitely
And
how
I'm
I
okay
feel.
with that.
Because I mean, like you said, you don't. It's like pay to win. Pay to win is you pay money and you get an advantage to be better than everyone else.
Get
You
better
know?
weapons.
You get better
gear.
weapons, you get better loot, gear. Yeah, I feel like if the game is good enough, you'll have people who are willing to spend money, and you don't have to give them all these things that make the game shitty for everyone else.
I agree.
But I mean, that's just the world we live in. And like I said, Rockstar did a really good job with Grand Theft Auto because they still make money off of that. That's the only reason they're releasing DLC now, is because they make so much money off of not only selling the game, because people still buy GTA.
Oh yeah, I know
Yeah,
that.
people still buy GTA now. But not only that, but like, with these shark cards that, yeah, I mean, yes, you do get a gun that might be stronger than everyone else's, but they can get it too. You,
If
you
they
just get it
fucking earn
faster. Yeah. I mean, you get it faster, but I mean, just give me a couple days and I'll get that gun too,
Exactly.
and then we'll be the
Eventually,
same
you'll
level.
even know, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
And only one person ends up feeling stupid at the end of that time.
But yeah, that's definitely how I feel. Wow, we've been recording for 2 hours now. Let me go through my last topic real quick, and I think
Yeah.
we're gonna call it a day. I think we went MMO heavy this time around,
Yeah,
but
I
you
love
know
them.
that's what we're into right now.
Not any good ones. I'm upset that they canceled so many.
Yeah, definitely a lot of canceled, but
I want to actually try Titan, see if I like that. That was Blizzard's other MMO they were working on. They canceled that.
well, they
'cause wanted to
canceled
focus
an MMO for Overwatch was supposed to be an MMO.
more- Yeah, Titan.
Was it Titan? Was that the one? Yeah.
Because Titan.
Yeah, that got canceled. But
Yeah,
I'm
Blizzard.
telling you, you have to play Overwatch. You definitely have to check out
Yeah,
Overwatch.
I do want to give it a try, but I'm also waiting not to pay full price.
Well, I don't think it's coming in sale. Just get the $40 one. Don't pay. There's
I'll wait
a
for,
$60 one
I'll
and
wait
there's a
for
40.
Black Friday. See what Steam does there.
That will definitely wait for Black. But if you play Overwatch, let me know, because that game, me and my friends at work are definitely hooked. The only reason we're not playing right now is because we're recording. But if not, I'll be on PlayStation or PC playing.
I see.
I bought it twice. I bought this game twice already.
For
That's how good
PC?
it is. Yeah, I just bought it for. PC is really pretty. I just got a new monitor and a new graphics card, and it looks really pretty. And some friends only have it on PC, so you know.
Yeah.
But okay. Oh yeah. So thank you. I was about to go back into the MMO thing. Okay, so I had a just like a small little list. I've been watching animes lately.
Uh-huh.
And there's an anime. It's on this list, but there's an anime that really caught me. That was really really weird. And I only saw the first episode, but it's really strange, the concept of it. And so it got me thinking of strange animes that are out there. So what I ended up doing was I made a list of let me see, one, two, three, four. There's 5 animes I have written down right here. Some of them
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna read you the name and the synopsis of it, and you're gonna tell me whether it's real or fake.
Oh fuck.
All right, you ready? So I'm not gonna tell you how many of these are real. I'm not gonna tell you how many of these are fake. I'm just gonna, like I said, read the title, synopsis, and you tell me what you think. Okay?
All right.
All right. The first one is, you might know these. I feel like you might know these though, so you might have an advantage.
I haven't been in this anime in a long time.
Okay. The first one is Sleeping with Hinako. In this anime, you get to watch an overly enthusiastic girl sleep with you while acting like a 5-year-old. Oh, let me read that again. I read that so wrong. I read that so badly. I'm knocking out here. In this anime, you get to watch an overly enthusiastic schoolgirl sleep with you while acting like a 5-year-old, making nasally ee noises with this face.
I think that's real, dude.
So
That
real.
sounds legit real.
This anime is real. This is the anime I told you about. This is the one I was talking about. I saw the first episode, and it's just a girl sleeping, and she wakes up in the middle of the night to eat snacks, and you catch her and you go back to bed.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Okay.
Right on?
Yeah. So this is a real anime. You can actually. I think this is on Crunchyroll. I think you can find it on there.
Jesus
But it's
fucking
very
Christ.
the whole first person anime genre is a big thing now, where anime talks to you now.
First
So yeah. Where like an anime character talks to you and you go through the story, pretending to be that person. I guess you could talk back to them or something. I mean, they don't reply to you, but you know, it's supposed to feel real. So the next one is Popey. This might look like a children's cartoon, but in reality, every episode starts with a clown and his dog friend having a fun time. And then something terrible happens, and suddenly they're ripping off their eyeballs, slicing the sun into, descending into a feeding frenzy where they can only be satiated by the satiated by the blood of their victims. I read that so bad. I'm doing so bad at reading right now.
Satiated?
Huh?
Satiated?
Satiated, yeah, satiated.
Something like that, though. Fuck. I'm having background fucking.
So it's a fucked up Sesame Street.
I don't think that's real. I hope it's not real. What the fuck?
Final answer?
I'm gonna go with fuck. It might sound like it might be real. I think there's somebody out there who might be fucked up enough to make it real, but I'm gonna go with no.
This is a real anime. This
Jeez.
Popey.
Right. I gotta check that shit out.
It's Popee. One word, Popey. Here's the next one. Thunder Cat Girl. In this anime, we follow 3 best friends who also happen to be strippers. Sakura, Yukiko, and Tamiro. They all need money to pay for college, but after witnessing the murder of one of their fellow dancers, they seek revenge, and so they become the Thunder Cat Girls. Strippers by night, heroes by day.
That sounds more like an American cartoon than anything. So I'm gonna go with no. It's not an anime.
That's not an anime. That is not an anime. I made this up. I wrote this last minute.
That's what,
That
you know
sounds
what?
good
know
though,
what?
right?
Don't swim.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, this sounds like a. Okay, so here's the next one. Unko-san. On a strange island lives a community of brown poop fairies. One of these fairies, Unko-san, has the ability to give luck to others.
Yeah, that sounds real.
Yes, it is real. This is a real anime. Unko-san. This is Unkosan. Yes. I didn't do a lot of research on these because, well, they looked really bad. But yeah, you can definitely check that out online. And the last one, Our Armored Master. Hattori is a very shy otaku who one night encounters a meteorite that gives him the ability to transform into a mecha. The only problem is he requires breast milk to power up his new abilities. Follow Hattori as he befriends his fellow female classmates to obtain their milk.
Jesus Christ, dude. I think I've heard of that one. That's definitely real. I think I've heard of that one.
Definitely real. Final answer.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with real.
This is fake.
Oh,
Kind
fuck.
of.
It's not even real.
Kind
I know
of,
this anime
because-
where
okay.
they're trying to get the semen off this one dude.
Oh, you're thinking of with the wizards. Oh my god, I can't remember the name. Yes, there's an anime. There actually, I should have put that on this list because Maburaho. It's Maburaho, and it's in a world where there is wizards in this world, witches and wizard, and there is a loser wizard who's very bad at magic, but his semen will birth the next great wizard. So he has like all these girls after him. It's pretty good actually. I've watched it. It was, I watched it around in high school and I liked it a lot. It was really funny.
Your fucking anime idea, that sounds like a fucking real anime that would probably be out
so
there.
I kind of cheated on this one because there is an anime where there is I can't remember the name of the anime, but I believe he's a demon hunter or something like that. He's super powered where he actually does have to drink breast milk. So he has a companion with him who he sucks breast milk from, and that makes him strong again. So I kind of cheated on this one.
Oh, but the fucking mecha thing.
Yeah, well, I went stereotype and I went mecha. So that's my list right there. What better way to end an episode than breast milk drinking robots?
And you should pitch that other one fucking Adult Swim, and I'm pretty sure
Thundercat Girl, yeah, I definitely should do that. That one took me a bit to write, but I liked it a lot. So yeah, that's been our podcast. This is the Nerd Goat and
Felix for now, and
Felix.
fucking Joe, just average Joe,
brief,
is getting fucking
very
balls
interrupted. I
Joe
felt
right
very
now,
interrupted. We were on a roll with the whole sport thing, and I totally just got off track there.
I know. Thanks a lot. See, that's why we stopped talking about sports, because Mr. come in late and fucking leave in early.
There you go. But overall, I think it's a good episode. Good episode.
We fucking talk about Vegas and
We
carpentry.
talked about Vegas carpentry, some MMO shit.
Something about slutty bitches with smeared makeup or something like that.
Slutty
I don't
bitches
know.
with, yeah, that's right. But yeah, you
Anyway,
guys.
check out NerdGo at his new Twitter.
Oh yeah, that's did I pitch that? I can't
At the
remember.
beginning. Just remind them at the end.
Oh, okay, that's right.
that.
So you can check it. Yeah, you can check that out on Twitter. It's at NerdGoatStoned. Just let me know what you think. I mean, I usually only get stoned on the weekend, so that's probably when I update. But you never know. It might be one of those days where I just.
Yeah, like tomorrow when he's on work.
Yeah, that's right. Tomorrow, right during work, I'm just gonna start tweeting. But yeah, so you can check me out on Twitter there. That's something to kill some time, I guess. And I'd like to go. I'm so into this whole thing where I hope we go back and talk about it because it's a really interesting experience for me so far. And I've been having fun. I've been having a lot of fun.
Yeah, that'd be funny. Fucking those stories were hilarious.
There you go. So yeah, that's been it. Nerdigoat and Felix for now.
Yep. Felix for now.
Yeah, Felix for now. Everybody have a good one. We'll see you next time.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
Hopefully soon.
Yeah, hopefully soon. Very hopefully soon. Goodbye, everyone. Bye.